Come on. We're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Scrappy and Friends. I'm Scrappy Fan 92, and today with me are Tanner, Joey, and Harry.
Hi.
We are reading a long requested story by, I believe, what's her name, Gary 321X.
Something like that. This is a story that's been that he's wanted us to read for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, the story is titled Total Drama Equestria. As you can imagine, it is a crossover between the series Total Drama Island and for Love Pete. My Little Pony.
Good job. Good start, Scrappy.
Screw both of you. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It
Would
is.
you, though?
Moving on. Total Drama. We've already read a mile. For Pete's sake. We've already read an MLP story. I'm not explaining what that is. Total Drama Island is an animated Survivor parody. That's basically all you need to know. For the sake of familiarizing everyone, this story was written around. I don't know when it was written. We're reading like the fanfiction.net port of it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems that the uploader on fanfiction.net apparently got permission from one of the co-authors of the original story. So, yes. What was I saying? Like, the story itself is kind of a sequel to other stories, so the OCs created by the authors will kind of come up. So I'm sure that will not mess us up at all at any point.
No.
Okay, so... Yeah, so Total Drama Island, as it was called in its first season, is an animated Survivor parody. If you don't know what Survivor is, it's a reality show about people on an island getting really sweaty and dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's also competing, but it's mostly them having sex with each other.
All right then.
Hence,
Yes.
sweaty and dirty.
The series is predominantly hosted by Chris McClain, a psychopathic Californian who just seems to enjoy torturing people. His most recurring not even a co-host, but his employee, Chef Hatchet, is basically his co-host.
Yeah.
He's the cook and tends to just kind of be the master of ceremonies when Chris isn't around. Handles a lot of like prop department when the interns aren't dead. So... yeah, and basically this story, I guess, was meant to take place after season 4. So basically every competitor of the 4 seasons is in this. And I will quickly go over all of them because all of them are in it.
Thank you, Scrappy. All the contestants from season 4 are in it. So I'm gonna tell you who they are because they're in it. Good job, Scrappy.
I haven't missed you.
I'll be a little stinker today.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Ezekiel. Homeschooled Canadian, mutates in season 3. Beth. Title, The Wannabe, mousy, bossed around by Heather before she stood up for herself. Has the most stable love life in the show. Noah, smartass. Justin, attractive narcissist. Katie and Sadie, two halves of a whole. Tyler, failed athlete. Izzy, pyromaniac. Cody, dog and nice guy for Gwen. We'll talk about her later. Let's see. Courtney. She's a counselor in training. Very high-strung. Used to date Duncan. Harold, Napoleon Dynamite. Trent, the kind-hearted guitarist. Bridget and Jeff, the surfer people. Jeff likes to party. Lindsay, airheaded blonde. DJ, gentle giant who likes animals.
Nice.
Ashana, sassy, hates Heather. Harry, keep track of this because I'm going to cut out at some point because that's just our track record now.
No.
Duncan, delinquent. Heather, the worst person, social manipulator. Gwen, goth. Owen, He's the first season's champion, usually gets mauled by animals. Blanley and Josh. Why am I hearing feedback?
Yeah, I heard that too.
I think I was typing a message, but I decided against it.
Oh.
Actually, while you're reading that off, I hate to be this unprofessional, but I'm gonna go get coffee real quick.
Alright, well, we're just explaining stuff, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Blanley and Josh, the hosts of the in-universe show Celebrity Manhunt, physically oldest of the competitor cast here. Like, I don't know, no one likes them in universe. Blanley just has a very high opinion of herself. See, Sierra, fan of Chris McClane, obsessed with Cody. Alejandro, in Noah's own words, he's Heather but with social skills. Stacy, compulsive liar. Dakota, wannabe celebrity, gets mutated, learns to be less full of herself, I guess. That's her character arc. B, quiet, never speaks, good with inventions. Dawn is the flower child, she can sense people's auras, or so she claims. Sam is a gamer guy, has the mannerisms and appearance of Seth Rogen. Brick is a military brat, desperately wants to be a team player, even most people on his team just do not seem to respect him at all. And Maria, Jersey Shore reject. Mike is a nice young man. A couple with Zoe, has multiple alter egos that seem to take control of him involuntarily. Joe is just an asshole athlete. Scott is Scott had a hard life and he makes other people's lives hard. That's him. Zoe, mentioned before, she's just nice. That's her thing. Cameron, a very sheltered young man who generally doesn't go out of his house or anything, like very physically weak and nebbish. Lightning, another asshole athlete, tends to refer to himself in the third person. And Josh, Beth's boyfriend. And that's everyone for the TDA half. And I think we all know what the ponies are like, so I'm not going over them.
They are rainbow horses, and then there is also the rainbow horse that is one of the rainbow horses, and then there's a pushover dragon that likes the white horse who likes money, I assume.
Close enough.
Good enough.
Also, yeah, Discord, a former villain of MLP, is here. He's a chimera thing. I don't know. Yeah, chimera thing. Like, that's not redundant. Like, what he embodies chaos, the most splendid of all the elements.
Yeah.
And
See, he is a chimera by definition, but in universe he's not a chimera because a chimera is an indefinite species, I think. No, I'm thinking of manticores. Yeah, he's a chimera.
thank you. Yeah, he's something. And he's basically the reason why excuse me. He's basically the reason why this crossover is happening in universe. Okay,
Yeah. He's basically Q from Star Trek, but with, like, rainbow horses.
yeah.
And actually, there was a thing from another fanfiction that I read where, to best describe his character, is he is the epitome of the opposite of the status quo. So, in a world of harmony, he is chaos incarnate. But if the chaos incarnate persists for so long that it becomes the norm, he would then become harmony incarnate, as harmony would be the chaotic aspect.
That's the thing, is that it would be fucked up to live in Equestria anyway, because if you really think about it, a lot of their government is just as bad as the real world US government, except they have infinitely more power. Like,
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash is in league with politicians and also controls the fucking weather. And
And
she
has abused that power in the past, actually. She has made it rain over people she doesn't like on purpose.
Oh no, do you remember? Imagine being a fucking like earth pony, and then your house gets covered in snow because Rainbow Dash didn't want her fucking pet turtle to fall asleep.
Oh yeah.
That fucking happened.
Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
that
I
was
remember
an
that.
episode where she didn't want Tank to hibernate. I would be fucking
Oh, that.
pissed.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
Also, oh my god, could you imagine if Joe Biden controlled the sun?
Can we not imagine that?
Yeah, that'll be
No,
awful.
that sounds horrifying.
Can we proceed?
Yeah.
Total Drama Equestria is it's a crossover story, and it's got a twist, so to speak. It's both a crossover story and a what if everyone in this other show were ponies story.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess we'll have to begin because this thing's gonna take us like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Have fun.
Y'all always do this when I have plans.
You're welcome.
That's your fault.
No, it's my fault for not knowing how to manage time and never sleeping, ever.
Like, bro, same.
This is Total Drama Equestria by Just Sonic, Toon Writer, and Orange Ratchet, uploaded on FFN by GFR 091702. Chapter 1, Episode 1. Humans in the ponies. Seems like it should be humans into ponies, but
Hot.
shut up.
No. That wording is terrible.
This crossover of My Little Pony and Total Drama contains scenes of extreme stunts performed by animated teens or ponies. Do not try any of what you see here at home. Seriously, you could get messed up.
Okay.
The spirit of chaos and disharmony looked bored as he sat in his room, flipping through channels on his TV. Discord's home in Canterlot got plenty of chaos, trouble making things and such, but lately the Chimera had gotten bored.
He's a Darkonoquist.
I don't know what that is.
It's what
It's a
this
mythical creature.
God of Chaos, let's go.
Yeah.
The Chimera has gotten bored, even when the main six have had. I can't. Gosh, this present tense stuff throws me off every time. Even when the main six had saved Equestria after giving up their elements of harmony to the tree itself, things are slow. Bored. What to do? Discord asked Bored as he flipped through the channels. Nothing good is ever on. Should I go multiverse hopping? No, did that already. Nothing good is on Equestria TV. Discord decided to spice things up. The spirit zapped his TV, causing it to shake like mad. Good. It should pick up stuff from Earth. The same world that the pony's friend Megan Williams Richards is from. Maybe there are some good shows on. Discord flipped through channels, seeing some shows on TV, especially about those Autobots.
Cute.
Just then, something caught his interest. What's this? Discord asked curiously. There appeared to be some man on TV standing on a dock of some camp on a little island somewhere in Canada. Total Drama Island. The spirit of chaos and disharmony sat in his room, watching the show patiently. The channel that he was watching was holding a marathon of reruns of a series called Total Drama. with series like Island, Action, World Tour, Revenge of the Island, and its recent one, All Stars. Discord smirked in interest as he lied down, speaking, My, what a good show. And yet, some way to spice things up on Equestria. Yes, perfect. Oh, Discord, you are a devil. You promised your friends that you would use your chaos magic for good, most of the time. But of course, making a new unofficial season of this show could be fun. Discord chuckled eagerly as he began planning to bring new fun to Equestria. He would need to get the princesses, especially Twilight, sign permission forms. Then Discord got to make sure that every contestant was alive and would be attending his little game, and then give a package to Chris McClane himself. Pinkamena read and said.
Seems like before Goldenheart tells his story of his journey. Christ. Seems like before Goldenheart tells his story of his journey, we now meet the crazed host of his show. And if he hurts Goldie, he will be sorry. I don't know what we're talking about.
The others nodded. Chris was smiling at his pay while looking up plans for the 6th season. So, the 5th season was a hit. Sure, the island sank thanks to Chef Hatchett's misuse of the fracking machine, and yeah, that idiot Duncan went and blew his home up. Mal, Mike's evil alter ego, caused trouble, and most of the campers got sent up to the sky. But all in all, the producers liked it enough to make a new season. Of course, for some reason, Chris got word that the players who got sent to the sun had been rescued. But by who? Oh well, Chris probably didn't care either way. But the host of the most popular show in Canada and the US pondered. What else to do until the new season started? Then Chef Hatchett came in, with a package much to Chris's notice.
What's this? Another lawsuit from the families of the players who almost got killed?
Chris asked Chef Hatchett in annoyance.
I thought we took care of those with the money we borrowed from the winners of the previous season.
I guess I'll take over. Actually, this package just came in for both of us, Chef said as he put down a package which the big man had opened previously. Chris took out some stuff.
Good work getting the map of
I do that every goddamn time.
The terminals that control Naboris are noted
Chris took out some stuff like a video and a contract.
Take Naboris back.
What's this?
Ready for this.
Contract. Gosh darn it. A contract, apparently. An anonymous person wishes us to make an unofficial sequel. He's apparently the same bum who rescued those players in the balloons. And you wouldn't believe where he plans on having this one. So, you win. Chris looked at the contract, going through it, and then noticed one simple word: Equestria. The same place mentioned in the books of Megan Williams Richards. Chris grinned as he exclaimed,
"Oh, it is on!"
Well done. Jasonic and Toon Rider present an Orange Ratchet production. Get your vocal cords ready, folks. We're gonna sing today.
Oh boy! You know what? That's gonna be fun. I'm out of water, and everyone's gonna sound a little hoarse in this episode, which is good because we're playing ponies. You know what?
You know what? I'm not going to have any naysayers around here. That was a terrible.
Yeah, let's keep this stable.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill all of you.
Please do.
I mean, if you try, I'm going to
get some water. I'm going to do narration.
Okay.
Gosh darn We see an intro like in every season of Total Drama, as well as My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Twilight Sparkle and Spike yelped upon cameras popping up near their balloons, but ignored them as Rainbow Dash flew around and started charging towards the town of Ponyville, where the pony versions of our favorite Total Drama players were currently residing. Down below, we see Beth and Brady take... What'd you say, Joey?
Nothing, because I haven't opened my mouth.
Well, then I guess I heard Tanner's reverb.
That was my door shutting.
Okay. Down below, we see Beth and Brady talking a little bit as Cody was seen looking at two pictures, wondering which one he should choose. Twilight Sparkle and Spike landed nearby as they passed by Gwen and Trent, who were laughing together as Jeff came along. Twilight smiled as she saw her friends and Ben. The latter seemed to be holding Scott and Alejandro down on his hooves, as Josh was smiling in interest and Blanley was instantly jumping up and down in excitement. Alright. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Joe, you don't even know the lyrics, I'm sorry, so Tanner, it's up to us.
Alright. I'm trying to... I know the chorus, the tune of the chorus. I'm trying to remember the rest of it.
It's like da na 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 na.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine. Fine.
You
guys are on my mind.
You asked me what I wanted to be, and I now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I mean, you're singing it faster than it's intended, but okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This is amazing.
I wanna be famous. Rainbow Dash was smiling as she, along with floating Bridget. What'd you say, Joey?
I said I'm gonna need vodka.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to get another beer so badly. I resisted the urge and got coffee instead.
Yep.
Rainbow Dash was smiling as she, along with floating Bridget, was seen charging over towards Heather, who seemed to be hiding something in her bag, causing her to sneer at the two. Lashana could only roll her eyes as Sam and Dakota were seen laughing with each other. Was it? I'm really having lots of fun. But we're really on the run. I have to be brave on the soul. But I have only one important goal. One important goal. I wanna be famous. We then see Pinkie Pie blowing up some balloons as Harold was watching. Duncan and Courtney could only smirk as they were holding some water balloons. But then the two yelped as Izzy suddenly swung down, holding some dynamite, throwing it at the couple, whose eyes widened hard.
Okay, so they're just dead.
We then see Rarity posing.
Rarity.
We then see Rarity. Ruby-doo. We then see Rarity posing as Katie and Sadie were seen squealing.
Hey, you forgot an adjective there, and it's an adjective I really want to highlight.
Adverb, actually.
Adverb.
Katie pulling a surprise Noah over from his...
No. Right after the posing. There's an adjective there.
Adverb!
How is posing is a verb? Oh,
no.
Wait.
The word after posing is an adverb.
Active verb.
That is technically... Yeah, no, that is an adverb. You're right.
Katie pulling a surprise Noah over from his comfort zone as she hugged him tight. Noah couldn't help but smile a little bit as he clung back onto Katie, but Ezekiel were seen laughing a bit as Eva was strapped to a chair, trying to squirm her way out of a makeup session with Rarity. Was it, I have to be in this game in order to claim some fame. Everything hangs in the balance of life as we take everything in strife. I wanna be famous. How long is this theme song?
Oh my god, it doesn't help that there is also prose interrupting it.
We later see Applejack kicking some apples off the tree as Sierra was busy helping out on the farm. Brick ordering Lightning, Stacy, Cameron, and Joe to run laps around the area, though Joe and Lightning were a little less than pleased to run around. We then see Fluttershy and Dawn, whoever that is, feeding an apple to Angel as he gobbled it down. DJ and B were seen gathering a few bears around the area as Sasquatch around the area adds Sasquatch. I'm guessing it's total drama Sasquatch.
I guess.
As Owen and Anne Maria were seen being carried around by a pack of zebras, both of them yelping as they were trying to call for help. I want to live close to the
Close to
sun.
the sun.
Well, pack your bags.
Pack your bags, because I've already won.
Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Because I want to be famous.
I was thinking of the first season theme song. That's what threw me off.
Actually, I think the song is pretty much unchanged for like the first 4 seasons, so...
And I must be remembering something differently, because I remember, I want to be...
Yeah, that comes at the end.
That's the ending of the song, okay.
Yeah, that's the end course. We then see, and it's coming up, we then see Twilight and
yeah.
Lindsay. Yeah, we then see Twilight and Lindsay both wearing their crowns as they were smiling. Tyler coming near Lindsay as Mike, Zoe, and Justin, the latter of which seemed beat up, held the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Nyx as the entire Total Drama contestants, the main 6, Discord, and Ben Mayer posed for a quick picture as Spike and Phobos took the picture. Spike then rolled the paper as he used his dragon magic to blow it over to Celestia. Na 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 na. I wanna be
famous.
Inside the throne room of Castle Canterlot, as Celestia and Luna waited, they noticed the letter coming in as it formed, and they were about to look inside. I wanna be
famous. We
When
managed to get it right, and it was literally only at the end of the song. Good job, everyone!
Yay.
When Chris and Chef popped in and took the letter, Chef accidentally ripping up part of the letter as Chris blinked in embarrassment. Celestia and Luna could only groan as the camera popped over to see the entire gang in their normal human forms gathering together and whistling the last bit of the song. Unknown that in the background was a mysterious figure with a glowing red eye peering in from the window, with the screen fading to black as the last eerie notes from the song Chim Chim Cherry East Winds played. And thus we begin properly with episode 1. Friendship is Total Drama, part 1.
Humans in the ponies. This is a fic about the Lyra plush, actually.
We start in Equestria, in the ever-free forest. Far away, in the ever-free forest, there was a secluded house in the middle...
Equestria.
Thank you. There was a secluded house in Equestria, in the middle, as we see a young female pony.
In Equestria.
Thank you. A white-furred pony with a green mane and a yellow flower for her cutie mark, smiling as she was planting some flowers in Equestria.
Damn it! You beat me to it.
With 100 deck officers. This pony stopped as she noticed a shadow walking by. She looked up and noticed a strange-looking horse figure. It was a blue and black horse with one bloodshot eye, one missing eye.
Edgy.
Yeah. With one bloodshot eye, one missing eye, and a red skull cutie mark. He seemed to be
teleported behind him.
Yeah. He seemed to be holding what seemed to be a walking stick. The pony looked over and smiled. Okay, this character's name is Carol Flower. And I guess they're an OC. And Joe, you want to voice this one?
Yeah, you haven't done anything. I was gonna take it, but then I realized that... Excuse me.
Oh, hello. I didn't think I'd have visitors today.
Great voice for this character, Joey.
The horse stared at the young pony in silence as the young pony said...
Not I get visitors, mind you, but it's great to see that you're coming in for a quick visit. I always enjoy visitors in the morning, don't you?
Dude, are you gonna stab this pony? You sound like a serial killer.
Fuck you.
The horse just frowned as he sat down on the bench. the pony just ignoring the horse's attitude.
Because apparently there's a differentiation between those two things.
Have a oh fuck my stutter. Have a seat about anywhere. My name is Carol Flower. What's yours?
The horse just frowned as he looked over at Carol. Carol chuckled as she said,
Well, names aren't important right now. So, where are you heading off to? Just to a place. Treasure hunting, if you will.
the horse muttered.
Oh, treasure hunting? Oh, that's so incredible.
Carol smiled.
Here, take this daisy.
The fuck am I supposed to do with this? Surely to just randomly offer her that.
The horse snorted as he looked over at Carol, who picked a daisy from her mouth.
These daisies are really good. You never have quite anything like them. I mean, ever since the the what?
The Magna.
The Magni has come
The
back.
Magna Carta.
Oh god, no. They inspired every pony out there.
The horse frowned as he looked over at Carol.
Fuck, if I switch the voices, what is it?
Yeah. Do you want me to voice this character or no?
Sure. I'll keep
Magna,
doing count, yeah.
the human. Never mentioned humans around me.
Carol blinked in confusion.
Why?
Couldn't hear that. Tanner, can you do it again?
Don't.
Thank you. The horse frowned.
Why? There's nothing wrong with humans.
Carol smiled. The horse stared at Carol as he asked.
Carol, let me ask you something. Your feelings on humans. What do you really think of humans?
Carol blinked as she shrugged.
From what I've heard, they're all really decent. I heard those Gem and the Hoodlums. Fuck. I'm not from the 80s. They were really famous.
Really?
The horse said as his bloodshot eye began glowing.
I should play it more edgy and less Yosemite Sam.
I thought you were doing like an angry Easy P.
I was trying to do that. Cause he's treasure hunting kinda gave me this vibe. I don't know what I'm going for right now.
The voice will evolve as we find out more about them. It's okay.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just make him a prospector for now. I'll just make him a really edgy prospector.
Shadow the Prospector.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Carol smiled.
Anyway, I should really.
The last words Maria said to me were, Shadow, there's gold in them there hills. Later, I figured it out. It was she was subtly implying that she was coming out as non-binary, hence the pronouns them there.
What the fuck?
That was all
It was
Carol.
really fucking cryptic. She loved riddles.
That was all Carol got out before a laser shot from the horse's eyes.
Oh,
Horse's eye, causing her to plop down to the ground, not moving. The horse nodded as he started to walk off, but not before turning around and using his laser eye to make Carol's house explode.
that was fucking unnecessary. Also, that is gonna make you more accountable now that you've done that. If you just zapped her, you probably would still be wanted for murder, but now you decide, you know what, I'm just gonna go the extra mile and commit arson as well. I'll just burn her fucking house down too.
As a horse... What, Joey?
Reminds me of the animation that someone did a long time ago, where it's like, what if Derpy could straighten her eyes out, and it's like, she does that, and she just ends up with Cyclops' laser vision, destroys the entire city on her eternal quest for muffins.
I just want to point out I somehow glitched inside of a pillar and I can't get out.
I'm sorry to hear that. As the horse turned around and walked off, the last thing that was seen were the ashes of the burning house and a possibly dead Carol. Starting off happy. In another dimension. Yes. In another dimension, in Ontario, Canada, it would be a freezing day in hell before anybody would say that the queen bee would be seen happy and celebrating. Well, as it turns out, that was exactly what a young, raven-haired teenage girl with brown clothing was doing, skipping and humming in glee as she was walking down the city streets of Ontario. She then smiled as she waved to a passerby. I didn't assign Heather. Who wants to be Heather?
No, it didn't.
I guess I can play Heather.
Tanner was supposed to be Heather.
Oh,
Right.
nice! You know, I'm fighting back a lot of references to one of my favorite movies right now.
We appreciate your strength.
Hello, good sir.
Heather smiled. It sounds so cursed.
Hello, good sir. That should be... No, that works. The first one works. I shouldn't get too self-conscious about this.
Oh no, I was saying it's cursed just because it's Heather. That's all.
Yeah.
Like Patrick trying to do the... No, never mind. Heather smiled. The passerby then stopped as he recognized the face and was weirded out by it.
Can't talk now! I just want a free car!
Heather said as she started skipping off.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Heather smiled as she looked over Heather smiled as she looked over to see a building nearby. Heather then pulled out a letter that she got as she read it again.
Dear Heather Wilson, congratulations! Our popularity polls show that you have won the most popular total drama contestant, and thus win you a free car! What the fuck is that sentence grammatically? I don't care, I want a free car. Just come by the address below with your letter.
Heather smiled in glee as she took a deep breath. What would she say to the cameras, if there were any? Thanks for making her everyone's favorite. Thanks for all the good memories together. Or best of all, take that to all the losers. Heather smiled. Maybe she could try a combination of all three.
I could really just play her like Chandler.
You're talking about Chandler from Friends, right?
Heather Chandler.
From Heathers.
I haven't seen Heather's.
It's really fucking good. We're not gonna get on that.
Let's see.
God,
Heather,
don't make me think of hyperfixations.
Heather opened the door as she was ready to go inside. Heather gasped as she went inside. There was a sign pointing to free car in the second room to your left. Heather was so excited, she ran right to the second room to the left and walked in.
All right, I'm ready for that treat.
Heather then stopped as she stared inside the room. She still held on to her smile as she started to say,
No. Oh no.
Heather's eyes started to dim as her face started to crinkle in worry.
No.
Inside the room were 36 very familiar people, sitting down in boredom as they all looked up, seeing Heather. One of the people, an orange-haired girl with green clothing and a bored, crazy look, pulled out a notebook and started to do some tallies, as if this all happened recently.
No. Please no.
Heather gulped as she was starting to panic.
Oh no.
Heather started pulling her hair in frustration.
No.
Our apologies in advance to Tanner's family for having to... Apologies to Tanner for having to disrupt his family on this, actually.
Oh, it's fine. I don't think they've held me in high regard for quite some time.
I'm sorry to hear that. Heather was now crying.
No! No!
You're just that guy in Hunt the Punisher now, thank you.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. Do you think I delivered this well?
It's fine. It's fine. Heather looked up crying as she asked.
Let me guess. All of your letters say, all of you had letters saying you won a free car, didn't you?
Everyone nodded.
But there's no free car, is there?
Heather cried. I'm actually feeling bad for her for once. Everyone shook their heads.
It's Chris McLean again. And he just tricked all of us, didn't he?
Heather cried. Everyone nodded. Heather groaned as she said,
Oh, God.
I guess I'll be Gwen. Take a seat. Gwen, a blue-haired goth girl in goth clothing, sighed as Heather sat next to a dark-skinned woman in a pear shirt and green pants. And don't worry, we all plan on murdering Chris without the media knowing. Way in the back of another room, Chris nodded to Discord, Celestia, and Luna as Chef set up the cameras.
Hold on, I have to mute. I swear to God, every goddamn time we record. Oh wait, I'm good.
Chris nodded to Discord, Celestia, and Luna as Chef set up the cameras.
Well, we're all set.
Chris said as Chef turned on the camera.
Greetings, Total Drama fans, and welcome to our next season of Total Drama. Now, you're all wondering if this is our 6th season with the new cast. Sadly, no. That's not going to come out until much later. Instead, we are going to do an all-star cast with 38 people.
Perfect. Joe, you want to be Celestia?
You mean 4?
Celestia started.
Ignore the voice for now.
Chris said as Celestia, from off-screen, frowned.
Anyway, these 38 people you all know as our fellow Total Drama competitors. That's right, from the first Total Drama Island all the way to the Revenge of the Island competitors. Which, come to think of it, we used a lot of TDI competitors in our 2nd and 3rd season. Oh well, anyway, where will our fellow competitors be going?
The camera then turned to a smiling Discord, a frowning Celestia, and an indifferent Luna, as Chris said.
Well, feast your eyes on my new co-hosts, if you will. Hard to believe your eyes. Well, you're not dreaming. This is new co-host Discord, along with the princesses Celestia and Luna, who have kindly let us use their world for our little competition, if you will. Yes, these 38 contestants will surely be able to have fun.
Again, as I'm trying to say, we actually have 4.
Celestia
Well,
started.
the 38 should be coming in, so they don't know what they're in for.
Chris said as he picked up a DVD called Epicness.
And cut the camera.
Chef then turned off the camera. Celestia asked,
So we should.
We'll call you when we're ready for you.
Chris said.
Until then, stay tight.
Chris and Chef nodded as he walked off. Celestia frowned
Into the
as she turned.
second fucking chapter.
Celestia frowned as she turned to Discord.
I really hope you know what you're doing, Discord.
Of course I do. Discord frowned as if offended.
Okay, fine. Because we're going to make some changes to some of these arrangements.
Celestia said. I don't know what Luna sounds like. I know!
That's Pinkie Pie.
That is. I know!
Luna frowned as she looked at some pictures.
I saw the entirety of Total Drama World Tour. Torturing a poor boy like that is terrible. Turning him to that golem freak.
Discord frowned as he said, Luna, you are such a kobold necromancer.
I don't see what commanding the dark arts have to do with this, but my decision still stands.
Luna frowned. Back in the room, everyone sighed as they patiently waited. Over in one corner, a young blonde-haired teen with green clothing was meditating as a dark-skinned boy with a hat and orange clothing was reading a book to the side. These two were Don and B, respectively. Nearby, a blonde-haired teen with a pink jacket and cowboy hat named Jeff turned to Don as he asked. Okay, hold on. Excuse me, dudette. I was what? Excuse me, dudette, but I was wondering, why we never see the guy next to you talk? What?
Nothing. I'm like practicing my Chris voice. And
Okay.
again, I feel like I'm not delivering these lines well enough, but whatever.
You're doing fine, Tanner. It's fine.
It's the best Chris voice I've ever heard.
It's not.
I mean, I agree.
Yes.
So, like Jeff's a work in progress. Okay, Don is just squeaky voice flower child. He can talk. He just doesn't have much to say right now. Don said. Let me just ask him. Jeff started to get up when all of a sudden he heard the click of a gun. Jeff yelped as he sat down, B pointing the pistol at Jeff.
The fucker got his motherfucker's blasting pumped up kicks in his headphones.
And then he sat down, never asking anything of the big guy. Don't startle B when he's reading. He's sensitive, Don said, opening one eye.
God, this is a quiet kid.
Hopefully his trigger isn't.
Hopefully it is, so he isn't held accountable.
Meanwhile, on another corner, I guess, a blonde-haired girl with revealing clothing was talking to a brown-haired girl with glasses and a black-haired teen with a red shirt. Okay, that's Lindsay. I didn't volunteer for her, but okay. Like, wow, Beth, I didn't know Brady was a contestant. I'm not, Brady said. But Beth's free car thing said to bring me. Joey, Tanner, fight amongst yourselves for Beth.
Beth's a goth girl, right?
No, Beth is just the...
Yeah, no, Gwen's the goth girl.
Yeah, Beth's just the one with a stable life.
Oh yeah, no, I can
I don't think
remember
either of us are
Gwen.
qualified to voice that.
No, absolutely not. But, we're actors. We have to become other people,
Okay. I suppose it will be me. I assume I require more voices.
Down to either of you.
I thought it was suspicious of the letter to mention the detail, but I didn't bother with it, Lindsay.
Beth sighed. So, when did we get that free car? Lindsay said. Beth sighed.
As usual, Lindsay, your cluelessness never ceases to amaze me.
That is the meanest thing Beth has ever said to Lindsay. In another corner, we see a dark... I'm trying to remember who this is. A dark brown-haired girl with a gray jumpsuit, it's a hoodie, sitting down next to a purple-haired girl with a yellow shirt and blue shorts, who is
I was gonna
giddy.
say, who the fuck just casually wears a jumpsuit?
Sitting down to...
Chris at the beginning of that one season.
Yeah, sitting down next to a purple-haired girl with a yellow shirt and blue shorts, who is giddy with excitement.
Ah, okay, that's me. I wonder what type of plot Chris is planning.
The brown-haired girl named Jo frowned suspiciously. Give me a moment. Oh, I bet it's so exciting that Chris wants to pull the wool over her. Look, if I could just play like audio of like a goat screaming, and that would basically be Sierra. So, oh, yeah. I bet it's so exciting that Chris wants to pull the wool over our eyes. The purple-haired girl named Sierra smiled. I mean, it's not like the last time we talked with Chris, or maybe it's a day we dedicate to Cody. It would be a great day. Jo just looked at Sierra with a blank stare as she said,
Okay. Is there some kind of medication that you should be on?
Sierra could just jump in excitement. In another corner, a blonde-haired girl in blue clothing looked over in concern as she noticed a gray-skinned creature with a light jacket and a blue hat. Was growling, with a large green-haired creature with pink clothing hugging a white-shirted nerd with glasses. The blonde, named Bridget, sighed as she said, "Still can't believe it's been at least 2 years and Chris still hasn't cured Ezekiel or your girlfriend."
Alright, I was Sam. I feel you. I get what you feel, Bridget.
The nerd, named Sam, nodded.
I mean, I'm glad to be reunited with Dakota, but I know she still misses being human.
With the word human being heard, Dakota, or Dakotazoid, sighed sadly as she said, "Dakota, depressed."
Oh, sorry, Dakota.
Sam sighed as he hugged her.
I'm sure we'll find a way to bring you back.
And as much as we used to hate this guy, I actually do feel sorry for Ezekiel. Bridget looked over at the feral Ezekiel. I mean, yes, I know it was his own fault, but Chris started this in the first place. I still can't believe people aren't concerned over this. All of a sudden, the door opened as everyone turned. They all glared the minute Chris walked inside. Chris smiled as he said,
Hello there, my fellow Total Drama contestants. How are you all today?
"You have the most punchable voice for this guy. I love it."
I mean, I'm basing it somewhat off of the show.
No, it's accurate. That's what makes it work. As if expecting this to happen, Chris ducked his head to the side as Chef yelped, ducking. A dagger made its mark on the wall as Chris chuckled nervously.
Okay. I guess you all figured out that there's no car. I understand what you're going through, though. If I was offered a free car, but there was no car, I'd be really angry too.
Everyone stared as the green mohawk teen named Duncan, the one who threw the knife, mildly cursed.
Anyway, I'm really sorry that I dragged you all out here for nothing, but if I told you the actual reason I brought you here, I was afraid you wouldn't show.
Chris said. "What are you talking about, McLean?" A black-haired girl in dark blue clothes named Eva asked.
The truth, my fellow competitors, is that I have something that... The truth, my fellow competitors, is that I have something that is bigger than a car.
Chris smiled.
Yes, it is a truck.
He would do that.
It's a semi-truck. You're all working at Home Depot now. I couldn't think of anything more torturous than customer service. Here on Total Drama Retail.
I could see that.
series just ends with them all getting locked inside an IKEA.
Oh yeah,
and
he just
Chris
hires
lights
a
it
bunch of
on fire.
like old people who can't read coupons, and to stand in line to hold up the line at the fucking conveyor belt while they're sacking groceries. Yeah, I can see that.
A brown-skinned teen with a red and blue shirt and brown shorts named Noah rolled his eyes.
Oh,
Oh.
I hope it's both.
He had the same joke as all of us, gosh darn it.
God damn it.
To be fair, I said truck, so.
I'll ignore that snarky comment, former intern.
Chris frowned.
I'm talking about something that can get us riches beyond your wildest dreams. Something that can make somebody in this room a billionaire.
All of a sudden, everyone heard a door opening and closing as we saw All of a sudden, everyone heard a door opening and closing as we saw a brown-haired girl with plain clothing smiling, excited as she started. Okay, Courtney. I know her voice, I just cannot do it. Joey.
Okay, I'm here. Where's my free?
The girl's face turned from delight to pure horror when she walked in the room.
No!
Oh, hello, Courtney.
Chris smiled.
Glad you made it.
The orange-haired girl, Izzy, looked over the notebook as she said,
Oh, is that Izzy speaking, or?
Yeah,
yes, the orange-haired girl, Izzy, looked over the notebook as she said,
Well, looks like Gwen wins by one no.
Take a seat, Courtney. Gwen sighed as a sobbing Courtney went and sat down next to Duncan. And don't worry, we're going to make Chris pay. Chris coughed. Thank you.
As I was saying, all of you have been offered a chance to compete in another season of total drama.
Alejandro. Pardon me, Chris, but aren't you already doing a sixth season? A red-shirted Mexican teen named Alejandro asked. With a new cast?
Yes, and I'm still doing that. This, however, is an unofficial season thought up by some new people I've hired.
Chris said. Courtney, hearing this, groaned.
was I, Courtney?
Yes.
This is going to suck.
You said it. The large girl, Lashana, and a boy with goatee, Harold, nodded.
Unofficial. Oh wait, sorry.
No, I'm completely lost here.
I need to calm down. It's been so fucking long since I've done this. I'm a little off.
My dyslexia is just making the screen look at, like, white on black. Which is what it is, but...
And, yeah. Hard. Okay. I'm ready. I'm good.
Unofficial as in...
Okay, so you did say you said it.
yeah,
Unofficial as in illegal.
Heather pointed out.
Do the lawyers know about this? That's the best part!
Chris gleefully cheered.
No, they don't!
Connor, I think you can handle Owen with like a more baritone Bowser Jr.
And where will this season take place?
A large boy with a Canadian flag shirt, Owen, asked. Okay, Zoe kind of sounds like Corny. I don't know. Yeah, we're really curious and... gosh.
Is this good? Is this working?
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, we're really curious to know. A red-haired girl. Peace and health. A red-haired girl, Zoe, nodded as she held a blue-shirted teen, Mike's, hand.
Here's the best part.
Chris said as he held up his DVD.
May I have a volunteer from the audience to play this?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Hold on. Gosh, his voice is so up. I can do it. Sure, wow. A teenager with sports clothing, Lightning, raised his hand. Hold on. No, me, I am... gosh, cannot do Joyzy. No, me, I am popular. Yeah, that's... We're swapping characters.
Well, that's
now.
weird, because you don't sound very confident right now.
Not confident, popular. Let me see. No, me, I am popular. A purple-haired teen. It looked like she came from New Jersey. And Maria said, can I do it? A red-shirted, dark-skinned teen, Cameron, asked. No, me! Former military teen, Brick, and a black-haired teen holding a guitar, Trent, raised their hand. Let's see. A dark-skinned teen with white hair. Man, when did that happen? A dark-skinned teen with white hair, DJ, called. Maybe me? What about me? A red jumpsuited teen, Tyler, raised his hand.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Hang in there.
My mother wants a pink-shirted teen, Stacy, started before a sexy teen, Justin, covered
Very
her mouth.
specific.
That's an opinion.
Yeah, that is a very... Oh, God. Also,
A problematic
hoping-
opinion.
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this was written by a teenager.
Yep.
I'll allow it because Justin is considered like the most attractive in-universe. But yes, that's pretty weird to put down as a narrative description. Okay, let's see, covered her mouth.
Okay, Cody, you play it.
Chris said, giving the DVD to a brown-haired teen with a yellow shirt. Okay, Cody said as he got up. Everyone groaned as an orange-haired teen in a white shirt frowned. Oh yeah, Scott. That's Scott. That's just Bowser Jr. also.
Like, normal pitch Bowser Jr.?
For all intents and purposes, like his voice is pretty, like raspy. It's.
Oh, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
No fair.
Fair. Oh, I can do this. No fair.
Thank you.
No fair. There we go.
When have you ever been fair? Scott.
Courtney rolled her eyes. Cody got up and yelped as he tripped, dropping the DVD. Oh, whoops! Oh, let me get you up, Cody! Sierra said she got up, then stopped in shock as another person got up and helped Cody up. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is Sadie.
There are 2 terminals remaining.
I don't know.
Stay
It's just,
focused.
I don't know. They just sound like normal people. Here you go. You all right? A large, light-skinned, dark-haired girl with pink and white striped clothing asked. Yeah, thanks, Sadie. Cody smiled. Sierra stared in shock as Cody turned to Sierra. Oh gosh. We're not even halfway done yet. Okay, hey Sierra, you remember... Wait, it's Cody speaking. Hey Sierra, you remember Sadie, right? Well, a few weeks ago I ran into her and Katie in the mall, and we've been hitting it off. We've been keeping in touch lately, and it was great to hear from her. Keeping in touch? Sierra muttered every word as if she was too shocked to put something in. Yes, Cody said. I'm surprised that it wasn't in your blogs. I figured you knew. Katie put it up on hers. Indeed. Katie, who was a skinny and brown-skinned teen with the same clothing as Sadie, nodded. I'm surprised. I thought you followed these. I do. Sierra said. I just haven't been online lately, Chris said.
If you're all quite done, I'd like to get this show on the road.
Right, Cody said as he put the DVD into the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where our next season of Total Drama is taking place.
Chris said as the video started. We now
And
turn... What?
I'm trying to comprehend what the fuck Heather's next sentence means.
Okay.
And the funny business of YOLO?
No, you have to read the text, like the title text first, and then Heather's kind of riffing on it.
Okay. I know that riff still, I don't know what that means.
What?
Maybe it's...
Business
maybe,
or YOLO?
No,
I
funny
know what
bunny.
YOLO means.
Funny bunnies of YOLO, but...
Okay.
Equestria News with Discord.
And the funny bunnies of YOLO. This is not an MST. Do not mock it.
Everyone groans. Arrgh. We then turn to the crowd as we see Discord, dressed up in a fancy suit.
Oh, bro.
Gwen speaks. Wait, is this... trying to get her, like, her kind of cracking voice. Wait, is this animated? This can't be real.
Can it, Gwen?
Greetings, my fellow friends. As you may or may not be aware, our place takes us to the lovely world of Equestria, Discord said. Of course, the places you'll go and the fun you'll remember. Is that a Dr. Seuss quote?
I think so.
Was this written by me?
This sounds... Oh, with all the words that are just missing, I assume.
Mean.
By the time you explore Equestria, you'll never want to leave this magical place. The scene then transitioned to Discord sitting next to Nyx.
Campers.
I'm sitting now with a random resident of the city. Greetings, random resident, whose name we cannot reveal at this time. What do you think of our lands?
Is that a... Okay.
Yeah, Camera and Nyx started. Say your lines, Discord whispered. Nyx coughed. Yes, our lands are filled with beauty and nature. Magic is also good. Period. Mr. Popper's Penguins, the movie, is very hilarious. No, it's not! Discord friend.
No, it's not! That movie is... Okay, same time.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, 3, 2, 1. No, it's not.
No, it's not. That movie is terrible. Fuck. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
No, it's not.
It's not. That movie is terrible. It doesn't get the plot of the original book correctly. Can it?
We then switched to Discord, interviewing Celestia as Luna asked. No, interviewing Celestia and Luna as Luna asked. Who was Luna again? I think that was Tanner.
Just one terminal remaining.
Was I? Oh yeah, I was Luna. Is this all Nessus?
Here I am at the princess's castle, where they are in charge of day and night, Discord interrupted. Princesses, I'm sure you will find a new guest delightful.
Yes, I believe so.
Celestia said.
Hopefully they will find the goodness in their hearts.
We then go back to Discord, smiling as he said, well, that's it for now. Remember, Equestria is the place to be. Come spend your quality time in our quaint lands. The end. After the video stopped, Chris smiled as he turned to the 38 people in the room.
Do any of you know what this means?
Everyone just blinked in confusion. Zoe then said, about what?
These lands! The lands of Equestria that you just saw!
Chris smiled in excitement. Alright, I would give Duncan to you, Joey, but he's probably going to be bantering with Courtney a lot, so...
Oh god.
So, yeah, I guess one of us other two handle it. Okay, Duncan just Also, he kind of sounds like he's closer to my natural register, so...
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Just so that I'm not beating myself up over this every time I have a line. How far? Because I've noticed his voice fluctuates Chris's voice fluctuates over season, and I feel like sometimes I'm playing up the California thing too much, or I've got a bit of a Wisconsin accent. And sometimes I'm due, because there's a difference when he's expressing emotions and when he's reciting. There's a clear difference between the way he speaks.
What if you
And
recited
I'm
with
wondering if I have, like, if there's any way I can, like, be cued in to doing that correctly and how much I should play up the accent. I feel like here is a good register.
I think that
Or
works.
a good, all right.
Let's say feel it out.
Yeah, like we're
I'll
like,
feel you out, motherfucker.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time, darling.
Oh,
Anyway.
Rarity's already here.
Dagnabbit. I mean, we're not even halfway through this chapter. Like, you'll have plenty of time
Rarity
to test
probably
out.
fucks the most anyway.
Anyway, we're not
happy.
We're not even halfway through this chapter yet, so you're gonna have plenty of time to kind of just test out the voice.
Yeah.
Before we all
right,
forget how to.
Pampers. See,
Yeah.
this feels more natural. This feels like I'm kind of... It feels more natural. It feels less forced.
Do what makes you feel comfortable, Tanner. It's so
Jesus has been nailed to the cross.
Fucking what?
I'm thinking of that one Total Drama Jerusalem video. Will. It's so good.
Anyway. So Chris smiled in excitement. What about them? Duncan asked. Jeff pulled over a whiteboard to Chris as Chris pulled out a teaching stick.
I've been researching these lands of Equestria, and it turns out there is such a thing as other dimensions.
Chris smiled as he used his pointing stick to point out drawings of various dimensions, including a question mark on the board with the word possible.
Dude, all right. Apparently, these dimensions were linked to our Earth.
You forgot the line.
Earth.
Tanner, you forgot a line. It's people said it couldn't be done.
People said it couldn't be done. Hey, look at that! It's been done!
Everyone blinked in confusion as Chris continued.
Apparently, these dimensions were linked to our Earth, and there's been no way to reach them until just previously, when someone reached out for me.
Trent rolled his eyes as he said, "And this is where our next season takes place? In some fictional world you made up? I admit, the animation is nice, and the voice of Q from Star Trek The Next Generation was a nice touch, but that..."
Equestria isn't fictional!
Chris frowned.
Have you ever heard of stories written by a girl named Megan Williams?
Could you do that one more time? You can't cut out.
Take a good look at your
Have any of you ever heard of stories written by a girl named Megan Williams?
doing well.
Everyone paused as Sierra, Heather, Gwen, Owen, Katie, and Sadie raised their hands. We love those books! Katie and Sadie smiled as he screamed in delight. Katie and Sadie...
I only read one book, really.
Heather stated, obviously lying through her teeth. I may have picked up a few books, Gwen said. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Every book ever! Sierra and Owen said in delight. Forget.
Was I
I
Noah?
or Joey? No. I think it was me or Joey.
It might be me.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think I ninja'd it for some reason. Yeah, but even... What the fuck voice was I using? Yeah, but even that... What? Yeah, but even if there is such a land, Noah frown.
Noah frown, thank you.
Fellow
Which I
adults
don't.
Travel.
How do we even
Well-
travel?
Which I doubt. How do we even travel? Thank you.
Is this still me?
Hold on, I had
no,
to
it's-
burp there. I had to burp. Well, adults and children can travel through a portal just fine and not be affected. But
Chris smiled.
for some reason, the weight of portal can affect teenagers' bodies. So, in order to get you all in, we have to transform you into their types, the ponies.
Adversary was made by Ganon and brought me to a warrior's demise 100 years ago.
We have to transform into ponies?
Fight for your life,
Sam said as
Like
Dakota.
Scott.
and it's death.
Yeah, Sam.
Oh wait, I was Seth Rogen. Okay.
King is fast.
You're Sam
Jesus
and
Christ.
Scott.
Sounds rather bizarre.
Scott frowned and everyone nodded.
I don't know. It sounds fun.
You get like the next 3 lines, Tanner. Have fun with that. Izzy smiled.
Come on, you guys.
Chris
All
said.
you guys have to do. Sorry, I get way too. Jesus, fuck.
It's fine, it's fine.
All you guys have to do is just play an unofficial season in another dimension. You just want to murder us to get your ratings glorified.
Heather rolled her eyes.
When I try to hurt you guys,
Chris smiled. Everyone immediately glared at Chris with a look that said yes. Chris shrunk a little.
anyway, I won't even be picking the teams randomly as I always do. Always do, if it makes you feel any better. You're all going to draw rocks, and if you have one of 4 white rocks, you're the team captain.
Chris said.
So, if say I pick up some rock like this, it would be random.
Izzy said as she was digging through the bag of rocks. Chris yelled.
Hey! How'd you get that?
Izzy chuckled nervously as she... Why am I hearing my reverb? Izzy chuckled nervously as she said,
Wanted to get a head start? Give me those!
Chris frowned as he grabbed the bag. Chris frowned as he sighed, handing over the bag. As soon as everyone started picking their rocks, Gwen, Scott, Alejandro, and B noticed the white rocks. Okay, but why do we have white rocks? Gwen asked.
Well, it represents the leader, and there's a colored spot indicating what you're going to be. And the rest, well, it's a pickup thing. Look, the white rocks will represent a type of pony you'll be turned into. That's all.
Chris said.
So, we're... Oh, wait, you're Noah.
This thing is powerful.
Sorry, I'm really lost.
Yeah, no, this is a bad episode.
Line after that's all, Chris said.
You did it.
No.
There we go.
No.
So we're cosplaying as furries.
No.
Noah rolled his eyes. Chris scoffed as he said,
No, cosplaying is for people dressing up in costumes and going to cons, and being a furry is for perverts because they don't have lives.
Neat.
Joe, you have a line from Noah.
Okay. Where's being ponies going to? Whereas we're being ponies, going to some enchanted world, and it's not for the contestants that do have lives.
For the contestants that do have lives, Noah said.
Now you're getting it.
Chris nodded. Alejandro paused as he said, "So whoever we pick, they get to be the same species?"
Pretty much.
Chris said. Alejandro gave a smirk as he turned to Heather. "Well, my girlfriend..."
Yeah, Bruce. Okay, now I found the voice for him.
Alejandro gave a smirk as he turned to Heather. "Well, my girlfriend..." Heather frowned as she put down her rock.
Excuse me?
"Oh, come on, Heather. We've been together since All-Stars. I'm sure that you and I make a great..." Alejandro started.
Alejandro, the whole thing was a prank to get back at Chris in the finale.
Heather said.
I never liked you at all. Besides, my boyfriend would be pretty angry when he sees you flirting with me.
Alejandro stopped instantly as he dropped his rock. "Boyfriend?"
Read my lips.
Heather frowned.
I never liked you at all. That thing in All-Stars was never a thing. Remember we agreed to do that to troll Chris. I knew it!
Chris smirked.
Pay up, Chef!
Jeff grumbled as he paid some money to Chris. Sierra turned to Heather as she asked, "Excuse me, when did you get a boyfriend?"
A little after the All-Star scenario.
Heather said, pulling out a magazine.
We've been secretly dating, and I think we've hit the mark.
"Wow. Who is he?" Sierra asked.
Can't say, but he does have that buck tooth for some reason I really like.
Heather said. Alejandra growled as Gwen turned. Gosh. Chris, do you really think this is all real?" Gwen asked.
Guys.
Chris took a deep breath as he sighed.
Come on, guys. You've all been fellow competitors for years. Friends of mine even. We've been through thick and thin. I don't want any of you to think it's just another total drama season to get more fame. No, this is a new adventure, new hope, a brand new experience. Forget everything you know about your total drama lives, because as far as you guys know, this is a brand new experience for all 38 of you.
Joey, I think you're Beth.
Yep, sorry. Riley wasn't a contestant.
Beth frowned.
Nevertheless, you all gave inspiration for everyone.
Chris smiled.
So this is your big opportunity. What do you say, fellas? You want to do this season for the team?
Everyone paused as they all touched their hearts. And then they all laughed at Chris as everyone got up. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, right! I'm not sure who's saying, just put whatever voice you want. Yeah, right.
Psychopath!
He really thinks there's a land of ponies, and they call me crazy.
Who are you?
It's me, Mario.
It is in my contract that I am legally exempt from working with Italians. Please leave my site, you disgusting pasta-making gremlin.
Fucking what?
The worst part is I can almost imagine Chris saying that.
Imagine. He did say it.
No, I mean Chris in like a canon.
Next season.
Fuck yeah. Who are all these disembodied voices talking to me? Can anyone else hear this? I'm off my meds.
We apologize to all Italians for that. Okay.
We apologize to everyone because...
Except not schizophrenics, apparently.
I literally just apologize to everyone because yes.
He really thinks there's a land of ponies, and they call me crazy. Whoever's saying that, I don't know. Chris frowned as he saw everyone laughing.
Sheesh. It's like working with a bunch of kindergartners.
Chef nodded as he put the gas mask on. Chris put his own on as he walked out and shut the doors. Hey, what the? Gwen yelped.
Right! Gas them all! Gas them all!
Chris said, what the? Everyone gasped as they noticed a green gas filling up the room. Everyone was then swaying into unconsciousness. And I guess Joey and Tanner have to say a line simultaneously. And yeah, Joey, you're seeming a little out of it, so I guess when this scene ends, you're free to go.
Yeah. Actually, can I take an intermission? Another intermission to use the bathroom real quick? Actually, you know what? I'm into this scene.
Okay, wait. How long does this scene go? It's not that long. So once it ends, Joey can leave.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty into this. And I feel like I've finally keyed into Chris.
All right. Okay. So you two speak simultaneously. 3 and 2 and 1, go.
You gassed them?
You gassed them?
Celestia and Luna yelled at Chris as they looked in the room.
It's just knockout gas. Chillax.
I hate him, Chris said.
Besides, you said we needed them unconscious anyway for the transformations. You should have just brought us out!
Luna frowned.
It would have been easier! Hey, too late now. Hey, too late now. Let's not sweat the details.
Chris says he pointed to Gwen, Alejandro, Scott, and B.
Okay, Gwen, you transform into a unicorn. Alejandro, Pegasus. Scott, Earth Pony, and Beverly, Alicorn. The rest just put them in a... the rest just put them in a jar. I'm thinking of things. I'm thinking of some stuff that happened in the fandom. I'll be taking these into a room where none of you are allowed.
Right, Celestia said as she and Luna went to work. They engulfed Gwen, Alejandro, Scott, and B in a bright light as they turned into floating souls. Celestia put them in a jar as she put the rest of the souls in another jar.
Alright, that should be...
Chris nodded. Okay, I don't know how they sound anymore, so... Chris suddenly stopped in shock as he groaned.
Oh no.
Chris then turned to see a red dress wearing blonde with a cameraman following her. The cameraman had black hair and was wearing a tuxedo. Chris's mouth dropped as Discord came out. Okay, what's all the... Discord smiled. Oh good, that's all of them.
Okay, hold on, I'm reading this name so I don't butcher it. Blainanelli.
No, Blaney.
Blaney. I'm fucking stupid.
No, it's the way it's spelled makes it think it's I mean, it's an uncommon name, and it's like, it looks like it'd be pronounced like Blainelli or Blainey.
Blainely!
Chris yelled. Are those ponies talking? Is this real? Blainely gasped.
Just like that.
Sorry. Indeed, we are real.
Celestia said. Blainely suddenly squealed in utter delight as she clung onto Luna. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've always wanted a pony as a kid, but I was always turned down. Blainely said, hugging Luna with all her might.
Yes, I'm cute. Stop hugging me, please.
Luna said, getting uncomfortable.
What are you guys doing here?
Chris frowned.
Josh?
Well, Blainely and I... We came here for the free car. Josh, the tuxedo man, said.
What? I didn't send you guys any free car things!
Chris said.
This thing is fast. What?
That's because I did.
Celestia said.
look closely at the contract we made, and you'll see that the invitation said 40 contestants, not 38.
But Blanley shouldn't even count!
Chris said.
She forced herself in the third season! In the middle of the season!
And that's why I brought Blanley over. Even if she forced herself in your third season, she was a contestant too.
Celestia explained as Blanley let go of Luna. And Josh here, Blanley asked, pointing to her fellow ex-co-host. For the lulz, as people in this country put it.
I'm gonna kill you!
Discord explained.
I'm gonna kill you! Right now! You come here, you weird snake! You weird fucking chicken snake! I don't know what the fuck you are, but I hate you! I hate you for saying that!
So, wait, we're competing in another Total Drama season? Blanley smiled. Oh, this is exciting. Where's the popcorn when you need it?
Come on!
Chris groaned.
You have to.
Celestia said.
We need an even number for teams.
Chris frowned as he said,
Fine. Blanley and Josh can come. You guys are making a big mistake on Blanley.
Trust us, it'll be fine.
Celestia said as Blanley looked up. So I have to be a pony or something to be in this game? Blanley asked as Josh came over.
Pretty much. But you need to be unconscious so that the transformation can work.
Celestia said.
I know you're both adults, but we need the numbers to be even.
Hey, we can do it! Josh smiled. Just let us know when you're ready. Chris and Chef then put the gas mask on, as Chris said.
Okay, let's gas them already!
No,
Celestia said.
we're doing it my way.
Celestia then looked into Blanley and Josh's eyes as she started to sing.
Fuck all of you.
I can handle it if you want.
No. Stay awake. Don't rest your head. Don't lie down upon your bed. While the moon drifts in the skies. Stay awake. Don't close your eyes. Through the world is fast asleep. Though your pillow's soft and deep, you're not sleepy as you seem. Stay awake, but not dream. Stay awake, don't nod and dream.
Thank you.
It's actually decent.
Yes, that was good. With that, Blanley and Josh instantly went to sleep. Celestia nodded as she and Luna engulfed their bodies in light, putting them in a jar with the others. Celestia nodded as she said,
Good morning, Good morning. Everything will be different.
Morning.
yeah,
You know
that's
my problem.
not a problem, it's just that it's not a problem.
It's a disability. I'm fucking autistic, don't worry.
No. Discord chat.
Well, he's tired. Okay, well, that's not really a problem. Like, you're free to go, Joey. Thank you for showing up on short notice.
Cheers.
I don't know if I should take a break or not, because I feel like I've finally gotten into the character of Chris. I feel like
Well-
if I play the accent right here, it gets at a good level. And this is probably insufferable for the viewers to watch.
Oh,
Speechcraft.
I'm happy you're getting into it. I actually kind of need to use the bathroom and I need a snack, so...
Alright, campers. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom as Chris McLean. That's what we'll do.
Alright, we will be right back. Harry, have fun and entertain the audience.
Okay.
Sorry, Bill.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna dip because of reasons of haven't been well today. Shouldn't be up. Should have just said fuck this.
Well, I mean, considering like you told me you've had trouble sleeping, yeah, I'm not
Oh,
surprised.
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. You're free to go. Have a good night / morning.
That and something. My job involves me going to work in freaking sub-zero temperatures. So
Sounds
yeah,
amazing.
my job's great. My job is actually great.
I've waited so long for the moment to see you.
Yeah, you seem
finally
happy
rise
about it
my
for the most
focus.
part, so... Alright then, well, have a good night, Joey. Thank you.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for having me. Enjoy taking over all my characters.
Yeah.
Reminds me, I wanted to give you a little something. Please accept this gift, which has
We'll
come
be
to
right
you
back.
After these messages.
It will no doubt be of use to you.
So if there seems to be people watching this. So
Both you and the princess.
yeah, how are you guys
I
doing?
know you have suffered much regarding what happened to us champions.
Everyone all good?
But this is how things had to happen. No one need carry blame. So please, make it clear so she understands that. Tell her to shed any worries. And let her know I couldn't be more proud of her. You take good care of the princess. Oh, and also, take good care of Hyra.
Hooray.
Naboru, legend of the Gerudo, celebrated over ages. And you, who were named to honor her. You are a legend as well. Isn't that right, Naboris? The bitter essence of defeat from a century ago still sits upon my tongue. But that is now in the past. It was written that Calamity Ganon once adopted the form of a Gerudo. And that will make this victory all the more satisfying. I like that. Now I can take this personally. Once we've established a lock on that thing, it will be up to Link to keep Ganon occupied until the moment we unleash our strike. That moment is going to be so delicious.
Oh boy. Oh, cool. Alright.
Saba Saba.
Phew.
Nice. Cool stuff.
Zap?
Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting.
Alright. Okay.
It's a shame Gary isn't here to see this.
Zap.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, how much of this story do we have, this chapter do we have left, by the way?
I can't. I can't give a word count. I don't know it, and we're not halfway done yet.
Oh my god.
I just realized I forgot to mute my mic. I was watching clips from the show.
Oh. Well, what was the last thing that was said? That'll give me an idea.
Phew.
Come morning, everything will be different.
Oh
And
my...
I realized that, like,
jeez.
his accent is pretty much at the level it should be.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this whole chapter tonight. This is ridiculous.
Tanner, when people say that your talents are fine, that means they're fine.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, try to get for as much as you can. I don't think we're finishing this.
Who would have thought this would be our real successor until we make our ascent?
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This is... well, this chapter specifically, I don't know how the other ones stack up, but this is way longer than a Till We Make Our Ascent chapter.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
know.
I'm having enough fun with it.
I can
I'm
tell.
having fun too, but
I can
gosh
tell,
darn it,
but...
my throat's gonna be hurting.
This is... yeah, I hope you realize, like, this is... Looking at this, like, this is probably going to be our longest story today.
Do we just want to, like, redo the episode or just keep rolling with it?
No,
Keep rolling.
don't, if we redo it, this is never going to end.
Like, okay, I'm gonna be up. Nice. I'm gonna be inheriting most of Joey's roles. So yeah, condolences to you all in advance. Oh gosh, why do we keep picking all these stories with majority female casts?
We need more people. I don't know if Nova wants to come back to do this.
But nobody's standards are low enough to fuck us, so...
We should probably talk to Nova later, see if he wants to come back for this.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, my throat. Hold on. I'm sorry. there's like nothing in my house to eat except for stuff that will automatically ravage my throat. So I'm sorry, I just need to take a moment.
Hey, Harry, you know what would be great if we edited these episodes?
No.
Do you know how... I don't have time to do that.
Okay, since I have no desire to read text right now, I guess I can just lightly go into what future plans, pending future plans could be.
Yeah, I was wondering about that as well, because considering how long this is gonna take, I feel like we're gonna need some other things. Because this is, like, oh, this is gonna
Are we
go on
done
for...
with this chapter?
I don't think...
No,
we're still going with it.
We're this episode's still ongoing. I'm just taking a break for a moment.
Alright.
Okay, so yes, the plan that we had set out back last year was that we would read the first chapter of this, segue into the Super Mario Show, Chapter 7, and then kind of go back to this as our anchor show. And that's that's still
In the
pretty much...
meantime,
Go on.
and at that time I did want to talk to you. No, that's unrelated. I'll ask about that later.
Put on, like, just type out a note of it so you don't forget later.
Yeah, put a pen on it.
Okay.
Because we're gonna be in here for like a good while. Ugh. So yeah, Mario Show. This Mario Show back to this as the anchor, and we'll slot in other stuff as needed because yeah, these are long chapters. We're gonna need some breezer episodes.
Really, all I was gonna say was that, Scrappy, speaking of episodes, I wouldn't mind getting back to the thing we were co-writing.
Oh yes, of course. I'll try to look for an opening in my schedule because yeah, I do have an.
I need that too.
How many projects are you doing at once, Scrappy? Good lord.
Okay, excluding work projects, I'm. Yeah, this. Okay, you know, there's no way to make this not sound like a snooty humble brag, but okay, still technically, yeah, the Super Mario Show is still ongoing. I have an outline for Chapter 8 that I haven't touched in several months, and doing something with Tanner, doing other stuff with Joey, might update the first Love Live story I wrote, and yeah, I'll probably do something else in the meantime. It's like, how in the flying fudge am I more productive as a fanfic writer now than I was like in 2010?
God, I wish that were me.
Probably because of because we were doing this series. It probably had something to do with it.
It was really great for me to tack on, like, oh, I'm gonna write original stuff and stand up, and also try to learn to drive and get my own place in the middle of this. And also, I work a job that's been giving me hours up the ass.
That's living the dream.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bruh.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the stuff I can at least mostly commit to.
Yeah, I'll be honest, for that other project we had, I have barely even looked at it. I've thought of brief gags, but that's about it.
Well, excuse me. That's okay. We've been doing stuff. It's not like we've just been twiddling our thumbs. We've been
Resting
busy.
on our laurels. As I don't know if we can claim that we even own laurels, because, like, we're writing fucking fan fiction. But no, actually, yeah, that's part of what's been going on, is that I've been drinking expensive wine and crushing pussy while flying on my private jet. That's the main reason I've been busy. Because there's nothing hotter to anyone than someone who writes Deadpool fan fiction and does a podcast with two nerds where we read other fan fiction. There's no... Really, at that point, you're kind of just sitting atop a fucking Kilimanjaro of panties.
That is imagery. Thank you. So okay, what was I doing? Yeah. So we're doing stuff. We're reading stuff. sort of.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'll probably dive into some other IPs that I like. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, there was something oddly freeing about doing that Love Live story. It was a one-shot, I think that just helped.
It's weird how there's a specific character for our project that I did not expect to key into as well as I have, but he's been really fun to write dialogue for. The main character, well, not the main character of the fic, but the main character of the show the fic is based off of. I've been like really good at writing his lines.
Yes, you have. Yeah, I do look forward to getting back into that. I'll try to find some free time.
I
Excuse me.
will too.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
BTW, I feel like I've kind of sorted out the cast in my head of who would play who, and most of it's me. It's not even being egocentric, it's just like all of these characters are in my range.
That sounds about right. I will say one thing, this story so far is at least a decent primer for some of the more character-heavy stories that we might attempt in the future.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Which one? The one we're writing or the one we're reading?
well, the one we're reading right now can be a decent primer for stuff we write later, stuff I might write later, stuff we might read on air later,
Yeah.
Like, you weren't here yesterday, Xavier was, and he revealed a special skill that I did not know that I will keep in mind for future works.
Just real. Yeah. I gotcha.
Oh gosh. Alright, let's...
Alright, campers, now I'm back into character.
Yeah, let's...
And I figured it out. This is how his voice sounds. It's right here. It only took me all fucking episode. It only took me half the episode, but I have it now.
It's fine. So, excuse me. Alright, let's try and get back into this and finish as much as we can tonight. That was good grief. Alright, I think this is Gwen speaking, or having an eternal monologue. Yeah, location, 3 question marks. Damn,
It's
Chris.
not like it was revealed earlier in the chapter.
Okay, was it? Damn, Chris, I think I'm dead now. So this is the way we go, huh? Oh, this is just great. Just great. Question is, did I end up in heaven or end up in hell? Inside the main hall, a blue unicorn with a blue mane and star cutie mark was getting up and opening her eyes a little bit as she rubbed them. Sheesh, I feel a lot heavier than usual. I feel like a young child. I need to crawl. The unicorn's eyes came into focus as she noticed 3 other ponies. One pony was a white earth pony with an orange mane and a shark tooth, I guess, cutie mark. Another pony was a Pegasus, a yellow-furred pony with wings, a brown mane, and a bullhead cutie mark. And the final pony was a gray alicorn with an orange hat, brown mane, and wrench cutie mark. All 3 of the ponies were getting up as the blue unicorn blinked in confusion. Wait, Pegasuses? Ponies with a horn and wings, and one of them seems normal. Must be a crazy dream. Running with this. Excuse me, do you know what happened? The blue unicorn asked. Okay, Sharky, that's Scott.
My ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note.
I can ask you the same. I can ask you the same thing, Gwen.
The white.
I can ask you. What? Okay.
You can do it again if you want to.
Ask you the same thing, Gwen.
The white pony with the shark tooth cutie mark said. The blue unicorn, Gwen, jumped. Scott? Lovely. All 4 of the ponies then looked at each other, and their first reaction to realizing what had just happened was to scream. Alejandro, the red Pegasus, was taking this so well that he started to run around in panic. We've been turned to glue factory ingredients. We've been turned to glue factory ingredients. This is hell. This is hell. Stop. Gwen frowned as she used her left hoof, which she thought was her left hand, to stop Alejandro. Okay, there has to be a logical reason for this. Okay, I'm Gwen, I know you're Scott, I know you're Alejandro, and she pointed to the alicorn. I'm thinking B, right? B, the gray alicorn nodded. This is so strange, Gwen said as she was looking over her pony form. Oh wow, I didn't know B talked in this story. I don't know. Isn't it? Another voice said. Gwen, Alejandro, and Scott yelped as they turned to see the alicorn standing there. All three of them said, "You can talk?" Okay, well, yes, I can talk. What did you think I was, a dummy? B said.
You said it. I didn't. You said it. I didn't.
Scott frowned, then paused.
Hey, wait a minute. If you could talk this whole time, how come you never spoke before?
I was just one of those quiet people that had a lot of words in mind that some people just wouldn't understand, B said. And there still isn't. Okay, this is freaky, Gwen said. Come on, there has to be a logical explanation for this.
There is!
Gwen, Alejandro, Scott, and B turned to see two very familiar humans, Chris and Chef, coming in.
Ew.
Gwen, Alejandro, Scott, and B frowned as they started towards Chris.
Kill him!
Scott called out. Burn him to pieces, Gwen called out.
Ah, stop!
Gwen and the others immediately stopped as they were almost to Chris.
Oh, it was Celestia saying that.
Oh.
That makes way more sense. They all stopped once he told them to stop.
Their mouths dropped the instant Princess Celestia entered the room. Okay, let me try and sound refined. There will be no killing here.
That was really good.
Oh, thank you. Princess Celestia said. Gwen paused as she said, okay, am I dreaming or is this all real? Roll my R's. Sorry to say you're not dreaming, Discord said as he appeared, jar with the other souls in hand. Oh gosh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Discord, and I will be the new co-host for Total Drama Equestria. Discord paused as he said, that is what we are naming this unofficial season, right?
Of course.
Chris nodded. I am Princess Celestia, the Guardian of the Sun. And coming out here, Celestia said as Luna came out of her room. It's Princess Luna, the Guardian of the Night, and my sister. Together, we are ones to help you all out. We are ones to help you all out, okay. So you're real, Gwen said in shock. Indeed we are, Celestia said. Luna and I are also co-hosts. Discord frowned as he muttered, against my will.
Shut the fuck up. This is the one time we both get to be useful.
Anyway, we're here now, so let's get over this thing. Get this thing over with. Words are very hard, Discord said. Anyway, Gwen, Alejandro, Scott, and Beverly. Please don't call me Beverly. My parents wanted a girl, and I was stuck with that name. B-side. Right, Discord said.
What the fuck was that? Did a fucking ghost get you?
That was me just exhaling out of fatigue.
You sounded like all of the wind was sucked out of you, or like your soul was sucked out, like...
Oh, thinking I have a soul.
Bro, you're basically... You are basically a Christian compared to us. You're unofficially baptized. You rarely curse, you're super polite and docile.
Thank you. Anyway, you four are going to be captains of 4 teams. Like I'm I'm done. Gwen, you're the unicorn, so you're in charge of the magical unicorns. Aren't they all magical here? Gwen nodded as she noticed a red flag with a symbol of a unicorn on it. Gwen took her position there. Alejandro, you are the Pegasus, so your team is the Flying Pegasus's Pegasi, for Pete's sake. Discord smiled. Oh, they did it. The correct term is Pegasi, Alejandro frowned. Whatever, go to the blue mat. This story is too smart for me. Discord frowned.
This My Little Pony fanfiction is too smart for me.
Yes, it is. Discord said as Alejandro went to the blue mat with a Pegasus picture on it. Okay, Scott, you're just a regular pony, so ground and earth ponies are for you.
Something that can suit my style.
Scott smirked as he went up and sat on the yellow mat with a picture of a regular pony. B, you are an alicorn. Your team is purple, and they are the immortal alicorns.
Wait, what the fuck? You get to be immortal and fly. What do I do? I'm just a horse.
I'm just... That's in character for Scott, honestly. He gets nothing. Discord explained. Cool, I guess. B said as he walked over to his purple mat with a picture of an alicorn on it and sat down. Okay, here we go. I got voice everyone now. Okay, where are the others? Gwen asked. In here, Bridget's voice called. Luna frowned as she kicked the jar. Jeez.
I think it's supposed to be like kicking it over, because technically if any of these guys are pushing anything, they're using their feet, so...
Okay, that's fair. Gwen, Alejandro, and the others noticed as Alejandro said, they're floating in a jar? Why aren't they ponies? Yeah,
Well, everybody knows that a jar is a pony's natural habitat. Just ask the fandom.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
We asked the same question too. Lashana's voice was heard. Turns out I don't even... Mike just sounds like a dude. I can maybe do some of his alter egos, but he doesn't... Turns out since Chris isn't in charge of the random pickup, you guys have to do it. Mike's voice was heard. So each of you is going to have to call out the names in Morse code. Gwen paused. All right. Alejandro immediately yelled out. Can't yell right now. My family's asleep. Heather!
What? No, I'm not ready yet!
Heather's voice was heard before one of the floating lights in the jar was seen being pulled out.
No, don't. I wasn't even...
But before Heather could say anything, a bright light was engulfed. As soon as the light cleared, Alejandro gave a smirk as he turned, and his smirk faltered when he saw Heather's Pegasus form. Heather was a red-furred Pegasus with a black mane and a queen bee cutie mark, but her wings were another story. One of them was fine, but the other was very... hello, Nova. I didn't know you were going to be here today.
This is the... Are you gonna... Do you want to play anyone?
Harry, did you send for Nova, or did he just come in? Harry?
I completely forgot my mic was muted. No, I didn't. I didn't say anything. Nova just popped in.
Hi, Nova. What's up?
Welcome back. Hi, Nova's back, folks.
A surprise cameo from Nova, everyone.
A wild Nova has appeared.
Wild Nova has appeared. Oh, okay. You're just hanging out. Fine.
Oh, okay,
all right.
okay.
Yeah, and enjoy us
I'm voicing Chris McLean, Nova.
Yeah.
McLean. Why did I say McLean? Nobody has the last name McLean.
Excuse me.
We were wondering earlier if she did want to come back to this, but yeah.
Yeah, well, enjoy your stay, Nova. We're partway through this, so
yeah.
Enjoy us doing like 100 voices. So, okay, let's see. Yes. Heather's wings were another story. One of them was fine, but the other was very crippled, like it was crinkled from paper.
I wasn't even done with this one yet!
Heather groaned as she looked over the crinkled wing.
Well, she was using the jar for its intended purpose. Great. Now I have to have this thing for the rest of my life.
Gwen, on the other hand, was laughing. Jeez. Okay, this just sounds horrible. Wow, Heather, your wing looks so bad. Like, I'm not reading this correctly. This is just kind of...
Oh, I want to. It's a funny line.
No. Wow, Heather, your wing looks so screwed up, it's not even funny. Heather frowned as she sighed.
At least I'm not bald.
Heather glared at Alejandro as Alejandro gave a smirk. Your wing doesn't look all that bad, Senorita. Heather walked over to Alejandro, turned around, and using her back legs, kicked him straight in the face.
If you're trying to get on my good side, think again.
Heather frowned.
My boyfriend will be angry with you when he sees what you did to me.
Again with that boyfriend. Alejandro frowned as Heather turned to Celestia and Luna.
Come on! Why do I have one wing?
Heather groaned.
Honestly, do you people not wait for these things?
You were given choices to draw... Excuse me. You were given choices to draw up all 4 forms, Celestia frowned.
I know, but I was having trouble with the Pegasus one.
Heather sighed.
Now I have to walk instead of fly. This is just great.
Gwen paused as she thought. Alright, let's see. Courtney. The next light to glow came out as Courtney's unicorn form appeared. He was brown fur with a brown mane and a checklist cutie mark. That checks out.
Hey, fuck you.
As she rubbed her horn. Okay, Joey was Courtney before? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Screw it. Thanks, Gwen. You won't be disappointed. Courtney smiled as she trotted over to Gwen. Anything for my BFF, Gwen smiled. B paused as he whispered to Scott. Good grief. Are those 2 lesbians?
No, of course not. She and I dated on Total Drama All-Stars.
Scott smiled. You 2 were a thing? B frowned. Scott rolled his eyes as he said,
Whatever. I'm taking the strength for my team. Eva?
Eva's Earth pony form was a blue pony with a black mane and a weight cutie mark. Eva just frowned as she walked over to Scott. Thanks, I guess.
No problem.
Scott smiled.
Glad to be of assistance.
This whole chapter is just going to be them acclimating to their pony forms, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I love how he says this. She was one of my first friends who believed in me. So Dawn, come on out. I choose you.
Yeah, exactly. He's summoning her like she's on the fucking Price is Right.
B called. Dawn's alicorn forms a green alicorn with a blonde mane and a leaf cutie mark. Dawn smiled as she walked over to B, saying, Thanks, B. Dawn then turned to the others as she said, I told you he could talk. Okay, let's see. Alejandro paused. Noah, I need some brains. Noah's pony form was a blue-furred Pegasus with a brown mane and a book under a lamp cutie mark. Noah rolled his eyes as he said, Okay, yeah, Joey had him. Can you handle him, Tanner?
Typical. Was he characterization-wise?
Nasally smartass.
Typical. Choose the nerd because he can read.
Okay, Katie, I'm gonna choose you to come out, and I'll choose Sadie too if it makes you feel good.
Why the fuck are you summoning Pokemon?
Shut up, Scott, Gwen called. Really? Katie's voice was heard as both lights came out of the jar. Both Katie and Sadie's forms were nearly the same, with pink fur, black manes, and yin and yang cutie marks. Okay, that's clever. Only difference was that Sadie was a little bigger, which came down on the unfortunate Noah.
Oh, right. Was I Nova? Yeah, I was
Yes.
Nova. How did he sound?
Nasally smartass.
Oh, wait. That's the character you just gave me. What the fuck?
It's okay, it's late. We've been doing this for a good while. Noah. Thank you. Noah groaned. Sorry. Sadie said she got up and started to trot towards Gwen's team. Noah groaned as he got up. You okay, Noah? Noah turned and looked at Katie's face. For a brief moment, he looked into her eyes and noticed they had some concern. Noah quickly brushed it off as he said,
Yeah, I'm alright.
You sure? I feel a little... I feel a little... Katie said she tried to help Noah up.
No, really, I'm good.
Noah said. Noah, come on. Alejandro frowned. Noah paused as he said,
I better go.
Okay. Katie nodded as Noah ran to his team. Katie walked over to her team as Sadie gave a little smile. Katie blinked as she said, What? OMG, you have a crush? Sadie whispered. What? No, I was just looking to see if he was alright. Katie whispered back. Sadie just gave a huge smile. Katie frowned as she said, Sadie, come on.
If Gwen went for 2, I'm going for 2. Lightning and brick.
Scott smirked. Lightning's pony form was a blue pony with a brown mane, brown hooves, and a number 1 as his cutie mark. With Brick's form being a blue pony with a black shaved mane and a star cutie mark. Oh gosh, Lightning. Alright, give me a moment. Lightning smirked as he said, I can't even do the voice, it's too loud for my family. Sweet! This is Lightning's hour! Thanks, comrade. Brick gave a little smile as he went over to Scott's area. You won't be disappointed, I'm sure.
Is he Russian?
No, he's just military.
Oh.
You won't be disappointed, I'm sure. Okay, B. I'm gonna choose Cody. B paused. Cody... Let me read that again. I'm going to choose Cody. B paused. Cody's alicorn form was a yellow-furred alicorn with a brown mane and a computer mouse cutie mark came out as Cody smiled. Hey, thanks, B. And Sierra. B finished. Cody just groaned as Sierra appeared. She was a purple-maned alicorn with yellow skin and an autographed book cutie mark. She immediately clung on to Cody as she growled over at Sadie. Eee! Oh gosh, I can't do the voice. Yes, I'm on the same team on Cody. I'm on the same team as Cody. Not you, me, in your face. Cody just stared at Sierra in concern as Sadie just looked over at Sierra, confused. Sadie then whispered to Katie, What in the heck is she talking about? Alejandro paused as he said, Very well, Sam and Dakotazoid. I could use that monster on my side. Sam's Pegasus form was a brown mane, tan-furred pony with glasses and a VG controller. Oh gosh, hold on. Give me a moment. And a video game controller cutie mark. Sam paused as he said,
Sam paused as he said,
That guidance stone has the information for the layout of this divine beast. Can you make it?
Yeah, that's
Dakota is not a monster!
Thank you. Yes, I am not. Everyone immediately stopped as they turned to the pink Pegasus pony with a blonde mane and a cute crown cutie mark who immediately covered her mouth. Dakota paused as she put it down. Put her hooves down, I guess. Wait, I can talk normally again? Dakota gasped in delight. I can talk normally again!
But how?
Sam said as everyone turned to Chris. Chris frowned.
Not me.
It was me, Celestia said. I saw... Pardon me. I'm Princess Celestia. Come fly with me. I still remember that commercial. Goodness gracious. I saw every season and know Chris turned a few characters into monsters. So I figured by having the pony form, you'll get your regular form back. It's just a theory, but one that's willing to be worked around. When hearing this, Chris gulped nervously. Does this mean...
Can anybody here call out Ezekiel's... Can anybody here call out Ezekiel's name? Just a theory I have.
Scott paused as he said,
Ezekiel!
With that, Ezekiel's pony form, a green pony with a blue hat, and a question mark on his cutie mark was looking around. Okay, I think they're all from Canada. Most of them are all from Canada, but, Ezekiel has, probably the most pronounced accent, at least to my American ears.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, you're probably better at accents than I am, so go nuts.
Oh, do you want me to do... I'm trying to think of, his specific voice, because... Okay, this will work.
Yeah, that's close-ish.
Hey, is this... me?
Ezekiel paused.
Hey! It's me, eh?
Ezekiel then immediately turned to Chris as he growled.
You'll need to look closely at your map of the Divine Beast. The
Chris,
that will
I
access
am...
the meadow are marked by those glowing
Chris!
You'll need to
I have a
activate
few
all
choice
the
words with you.
control.
Chris paused and gulped before turning to
Think
Celestia.
you're up to it.
I liked him better as a Gollum look-alike.
Too bad we don't, Celestia frowned. We didn't either, everyone said.
Come on. Even you? Come on. Even you, Chef?
Chris said as he turned to Chef. I may be with you on most things, but I am not with you on the fact that you turned that poor boy into a monster. I'm okay with this, but also I don't think Chef would care.
Mm-hmm.
Chef frowned.
You're all kobold necromancers. That's what you are.
What is a...
I don't know. That's why I had trouble pronouncing it. You're all kobold necromancers. That's what you are.
Okay, checking in dictionary. Kobold, in Germanic mythology, a spirit that haunts houses or lives underground in caves or mires.
That's just a ghost. That's just a ghost that rented out a cave.
Is there a... maybe it's referencing some kind of Dungeons and Dragons style thing, but we don't have time for that. So, let's see, we're all kobold necromancers. Chris frowned. Gwen paused as she said, we don't even control the dark arts. Anyway, Jeff and Bridget. Okay, once a pink pony with a blonde mane, a hat and a cowboy hat and a disco ball cutie mark, and a blue pony with a blonde mane and a surfboard cutie mark appeared. Once they appeared, they paused as they looked at each other. How are we supposed to make out like this? Jeff asked. We'll work out the details later, Celestia said. My pick, DJ. B smiled. The next alicorn, and for time's sake I will skip descriptions. The next alicorn came out as he looked nervously. Are you sure you want me? I don't want to hurt any animals. Okay, that's...
What happened was not your fault.
Luna said.
You just ran into some extremely bad luck.
My next pick, I shall take the sassy chick, Lashana. Alejandro smiled. A brown-furred peg... Oh, excuse me. Lashana appeared as she glared at Alejandro. You are not putting me on the same team as Heather. This is why we vet. Heather glared at Lashana as she said...
That hurts, Heather. That hurts, Lashana. It really does to call me by my name.
Next up was Scott.
Lindsay, come out and play!
Got called. Okay, Lindsay came out of the jar and smiled as she skipped over to the team. Yeah! He paused to think. Let's see. Sorry, Lashana, but I'm gonna need Harold for my team. I understand. Lashana smiled as Harold appeared. Okay, hold on. Cool digs. Gosh. Cool digs, Harold said. This could be a big inspiration. Mike, Zoe, come on in, Gwen called. The 2 unicorns came out of the jar as Zoe smiled. Thanks, Gwen. Glad we can be a part of this team, Zoe smiled. Yeah, my MPD may be gone, but I can still help out wherever I can, Mike smiled. Alejandro smirked as he said, the crazy girl and the Jersey girl. A green Izzy came out of the jar as she said in excitement.
Ready for the action! Oh, what's this do? What's this do?
As she started jumping around like crazy. Let's see, red pants with purple stick up mane. Oh, okay, it's Anna Maria. Anna Maria rolled her eyes as she went up to the mat. Luna. What?
Nothing.
Luna paused as she said,
That green Pegasus is so much like Twilight's friend. It's not funny.
welcome to the team, Anna Maria, and lovely Izzy. Alejandro. IQ. I cannot do Joyzy.
We don't like you.
Yeah, both Pegasi said as Alejandro's smirk faltered.
Justin and Owen for me.
Scott said, a pale-furred, excuse me. Justin appeared, and then was crushed by a really large white pony with a blonde mane. Owen smiled as he said,
Totally awesome. I watched a little bit of it. No, it's closer to here. Okay. Totally awesome.
there we go.
Great.
Justin muffled. Don't want to leave Beth and Brady behind, he smiled. Just then, a pink-furred alicorn from, the other two showed up. And they appeared as Brady said, whoa, this is weird. Okay, Beth. I know, Beth nodded. But it feels good. Call my name, call my name! Lanley's voice was heard. Everybody immediately stopped as Scott's eyes widened.
Wait. Is that Blanley?
Immediately, Blanley appeared. Oh my gosh, thank you! Now, back to business. Blanley immediately hopped right over to Blanley immediately hopped right over to Luna as Scott just stared in bewilderment. What just happened? Oh, yeah, it's Scott speaking.
What just happened?
I forgot to mention, it's not 38, it's 40 Celestia. It's 40 contestants, Celestia explained. So, wait, does that mean the other host from Celebrity Manhunt is here too? Josh? B asked. All of a sudden, Josh appeared and he said, Hey, thanks, dude. I was wondering if anybody would notice.
Please get off. Please get off of me.
Luna said uncomfortably as Josh went over to the team.
Wait, I wasn't going to call for her!
Scott frowned.
It's like calling for Stacy!
Scott then face-palmed as a pink pony appeared. Oh my gosh, thanks, Scott, Stacy smiled. Oh, it's like my great-great-uncle Waldo used to.
No!
Scott groaned.
And thus, Scott has filled up his team.
Luna said as Blanley joined the Earth Ponies. I was actually going to call for Cameron, he started. And then Cameron appeared. Cameron smiled. Looks like I'm your last spot then. Great, B smiled. Gwen nodded. Okay, I choose Joe and Tyler, Alejandro said quickly. With that, the two appeared. Okay, Tyler. Thanks, Alejandro, Tyler said. Yeah, whatever. Joe rolled her eyes. No, I was gonna pick them. Gwen paused, which means... That's right, Duncan's voice said as they all turned to see the black unicorn with so, followed shortly by someone else. You got me. Courtney and Gwen groaned. Courtney because she really hated Duncan right now, and Gwen for the same reason, but she was mainly groaning because she was hoping not to face Trent again, not after what happened last time. Chris paused as he said,
So, to get her better feel...
Okay. You can play the Tekken character select music now.
Okay. Wow, that was fucking exhausting.
Yeah. Magical unicorns. Gwen, Courtney, Katie, Sadie, Jeff, Bridget, Zoe, Mike, Duncan, and Trent. The Flying Pegasi, Alejandro, Heather, Noah, Sam, Dakota, Lashana, Izzy, Anne-Maria, Joe, and Tyler. Ground and Earth Ponies, Scott, Eva, Lightning, Brick, Ezekiel, Lindsay, Justin, Owen, Blanley, and Stacy. And the immortal
Professor and Marianne.
And the rest. Immortal Alicorns, B, Don, Cody, Sierra, DJ, Harold, Beth, Brady, Josh, Cameron, Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, and Mankey. Chris smiled.
That's all our teams. So that's... And Jesus, okay, there we go. I'm back in the kick. That's all our teams.
So I'm a unicorn? Mike said, rubbing his horn. This is pretty cool. OMG, I love being a pony. Lindsay smiled. This is so amazing. And an alicorn seems to be my style. B smiled. I think we can get used to this.
I can't.
Heather muttered as she lifted her one wing. Celestia nodded as she said, Well, let's all go outside. And we'll explain more exposition on what's to come there.
Yeah, I think that's the big issue, and why I'm having trouble delivering a lot of these lines, is that all of them are expositional, and it's so hard to know what emotion you're supposed to be conveying with that.
Oh, dear.
And then when you actually do get a line of character, it throws me off, because then it's like, okay, I've just been listing things this entire time, not really sure of how to sound. And then it's like, okay, now I have to switch. I'm basically complaining that I have to act right now.
Okay, let's see. Well, let's all go outside, and we'll explain more details on what's to come there.
And before we get going to our ceremony...
Chris smirked as he pulled out a remote from his pocket and pushed a button. Chris paused as he waited for something to happen. Let's see. Everyone, except for Celestia and Luna, just blinked in confusion as Chris frowned. Chris pushed the button again and again, frowning.
What is this thing? It was supposed to send Ezekiel to another...
That's Luna.
We took the batteries out before the captains woke up.
Luna frowned. Chris frowned as he glared at Luna.
You are such a cobbled necromancer.
Luna blinked as she said,
Why does everyone keep referring to me as a necromancer? I don't look like one at all!
We later see all 40 contestant ponies outside as Chris, Chef, and the rest sat down. Discord coughed as he said, Okay, so you all know the rules of total drama. Well, there's going to be major exceptions. Unlike other times, you are allowed to communicate to the other teams. You're not confined to your own. Alright, everyone nodded. Your main hometown will be a place called Ponyville, where you'll have to attend the challenges is at the Everfree Forest in Equestria. Our ceremonies of elimination take place right here in the castle, and we'll explain more there. Oh, one other thing, Discord said. Since we have 40 contestants, we won't be eliminating one at a time. We will be eliminating 2 in an episode. Everyone's eyebrows rose as they looked at each other. This could be a tough one. Yes, indeed. You'll have to work twice as hard to get yourself safe. Discord smiled. Oh, and the people you eliminate, they don't have to be from your own team, but you only have to eliminate those that are not safe from the princess's wrath. Aren't we voting? Fren asked. That's how the past whole dramas have done it. Not this time, Celestia said. Me and Luna will be deciding based off our thoughts to see which one will go. Cool.
Wait, Celestia is capable of thinking?
Twilight will send letters to send her suggestions. Dear Princess Celestia, I freaking hate Izzy.
Yeah. Dear Princess Celestia, who the fuck gave Pinkie Pie crack and dyed her hair orange?
Cool. Everyone nodded. Anyway, the main gimmick is to make friends with every pony here, so be sure to do that. Discord smiled. Simple enough. That was interesting. Simple enough. Gosh, simple enough. Lindsay smiled. Yeah, I love ponies. Lanley smiled as she turned to Luna. Luna paused as she said,
Lanley, I think I lost my contact lens. Go find it.
Sure, Luna. Lanley smiled as she started to look on the ground. There is a slight catch to this whole thing, Discord said. For the first few weeks or days, depending, you are not allowed to reveal that you are humans. What? Why? When asked.
We're actually incredibly racist here.
Jeez.
We were just... That's why we felt so bad for Twilight when we sent her through that portal. We were hoping she'd stay there.
Gosh. See, you're Owen, just Tanner.
Won't Chris and Chef being here as humans be suspicious?
Owen said.
I mean, how come we get to be ponies? Which, don't get me wrong, it's awesome, but they don't.
Like we mentioned, Chris and Chef will be in the background with us. They won't be seen because they will be with us. Celestia said, keeping a close eye on Chris. Chris, especially. Chris paused as he said,
You know, I'm officially scared of you now.
Good. Celestia smirked as she turned. Now I know this is going to be tough, but in the end, we all know you'll be our champion. Everyone nodded as they got up. Wait, what about the confessional? Mike asked.
Yeah, we usually get a confessional, eh?
Ezekiel said. Celestia smirked again. Well, you'll get your own private confessional to yourself. Just think, confessional, and your own box will appear before you to vent your thoughts, which will be read by Twilight Sparkle and sent to me. I'm sorry. Anyway.
And then Celestia's like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck designs a school for friendship? You can't learn that!
Anyway, I think that's about it. We're preparing the balloon so that you'll be ready to start your game. For now, this is going to be a breather episode, so take it easy and make friends with the locals. By tomorrow, we will begin our first challenge. But before we go through with it, Discord took a breath. Every pony, I think it would be a good idea if you went to your teams and did an expression on the stage so that the cameras could focus on your lovely personalities. Everyone paused as Jeff asked, May I ask why? Because it will symbolize our unity, even though we are breaking our fellowship. Discord smiled. Why would we want to do that? Cameron asked. Discord glared as he tried to explain. It will strengthen our bonds as we...
What does bondage have to do with anything?
Noah asked. Discord was now starting to get annoyed as he started. In our darkest hour, we will always... isn't it daylight, 9 o'clock in the morning? Lindsay asked, looking up. Discord was now shaking in anger as he tried to say his line. But when something really bad is going down... Like what? Courtney frowned. Oh, for crying out loud. Discord turned to the others. Look, I'm trying to film the teaser trailer so that when we release it, it's going to get people excited. I want you guys to pose for the teaser trailer. Everyone's eyes lightened up as they said, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Discord smiled. You got it? Good! Now let's do this. Cameras then started popping up as Chris was smiling and the princesses rolled their eyes.
Is that Chris saying that?
Probably.
Chef, move the camera! Chef, move the camera over to the unicorns!
Gwen was looking towards Trent nervously, wondering what might happen as Duncan and Courtney started to bicker a little bit. Mike was seen worrying a little bit as Zoe was comforting Mike. Jeff and Bridget were making out, and Katie and Sadie were excited. Yet Katie seemed to look towards one of the other teams, preferably Noah, as Sadie looked over to where Sierra was.
To the Earth Ponies!
Scott smiled pathetically as Lightning did a pose. Ezekiel was trying... Excuse me. Give me a moment. Scott smiled pathetically as Lightning did a pose. Ezekiel was trying to get used to being himself again as Justin posed. Rick rolled his eyes and Owen drooled over Justin. Lindsay could only look at Blanley as Blanley was still looking for Luna's contact lens. Stacy was gulping as Eva glared at her.
Aside, go! Sisses, fuck it!
Alejandro tried to flirt with Haga.
I feel like that's in character.
Yeah, that's it. Alejandro tried to flirt with Heather, but Heather growled at Alejandro, which caused him to back down and stare in disbelief. Sam was helping Dakota get used to being herself again. Joe was seen yelling at Noah, but Noah wasn't paying attention to her. Paying attention as he looked over to where Katie was. Lashana was helping.
Go! Alicorns, go!
Tanner, I wasn't done.
Sorry.
As he looked over to where Katie was. Lashana was helping Tyler restrain Izzy as Izzy was jumping all over the place. And Maria just rolled her eyes.
Alicorns, go!
Bea smiled as Dawn meditated. Beth and Harold smiled and waved to the camera as Sierra clung to a confused Cody, glaring right at Sadie from the other team. Brady could only look around in confusion as Cameron smiled nervously. DJ then noticed a bunny nearby and petted it, hoping he didn't hurt the rabbit.
Oh, it was Discord speaking, by the way.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry, Tanner.
No, it's fine.
Hoping he didn't hurt the rabbit, Josh pulled out some shades as he gave a smirk. And now me. Discord then jumped in front of the camera and smiled as he did a pose. All the ponies, including Celestia, Luna, and Chris, who is not a pony, just stared in disbelief as Chef came out, just blinking. And cut the camera. Balloons are ready, and go. Discord called. Everyone then got out of the pose as Lindsay dragged Blanley over to the balloons. All 4 teams were ready for a brand new adventure of a lifetime.
But only because I was winging it.
And now the beginning of a new exciting adventure.
Chris announced with his signature grin.
For all you drama fans and bronies out there, get ready for a total drama series unlike any other. Total Drama Equestria!
Can we go now? Gosh, I cannot do her voice. Chris, can we go now? Anne Maria asked impatiently as she used her new wings to I guess, spray hairspray. That's funny. This wind is breaking my mane.
Before we go, I'd like to point out 2 more things.
Chris set his Discord and made a couple of televisions appear.
First off, we've got cameras all over Equestria that will keep track of you, so that the princesses will decide the eliminations. How did you manage to pull that off?
Justin asked, puzzled.
Oh,
I think that's me. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, simple. We hijacked Rainbow Dash's security camera system that was shown on her little email show. Discord remarks slyly as he pointed to each of the monitors, showing a certain place in Equestria, including the throne room. I thought I told her to take those down. What, Tanner?
I was just mumbling to myself, bitch, did they rip off Homestar Runner?
I wouldn't know. I thought I
rip
would...
off.
The whole email segment. I guess they're not the first show to do that, but it's the one I always think of.
Yeah, I think that's a bit too broad to be a
Yeah,
rip-off.
that was such a stupid fucking claim.
I mean, there's a lot. I've read a TV Trust page for this story, sort of, and there's a lot of pop culture references. They might reference Homestar Runner. That feels like it's in this story's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could read a Homestar Runner fanfiction someday. That might be funny.
I would love to do that.
We could try and find some. I don't know if there's anything good, but that'd be fun.
I could probably play Strongman. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that out. Yeah.
I might be able to do Coach Z. I always call him Ronaldo because of the Dangeresque episode of the game.
Dangerous.
Oh my god.
Joel.
Always call him Ronaldo.
I love Coach Z.
My god. If we could do that and like now I'm gonna actively seek out a Homestar fic because that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I tried looking for one once, but I didn't find anything good.
Okay, let's see. I thought I told her to take those down. Celestia groaned in irritation. She had to make a point to scold the Pegasus pony for that later.
I wonder if that system can be used on confessionals too.
Chris said slyly.
Chris?
Luna said to Chris sternly, giving him a glare that said, "Don't even think about it."
And second, about where you will be sleeping tonight throughout your stay. Well, we will be having a challenge in the Everfree Forest in Equestria to decide that.
Chris comments to the players.
But until you get word, you can mingle among the equestrian ponies from Equestria as you do in real life.
Have fun, and we will see. Pardon me. Have fun, and we will see you soon, my little ponies. Celestia said. I didn't get that. That's good. That was good. That's good. I was about to say my little demons because I'm still in Yoshiko mode. Have fun, and we'll see you soon, my little ponies. Celestia said gently to the players. Once that was done, the players' balloons sailed off.
Hasbro's paying us for this, right?
Yes, Tanner. We're being paid residuals. Don't worry.
I was thinking of Chris saying that, but...
Okay, oh man, that works.
I was gonna say...
What's a Hasbro?
Yeah. Oh
we see
God.
Gwen in one of the...
You guys aren't aware of your own existence. I can be a god!
Once this is done, the players will just sail off. Okay. We see Gwen in one of the confessionals. Unfortunately, I am back in this stupid thing doing this who knows when. I am back in this stupid thing doing this who knows when. I gotta admit, it's great having an even number of players. I am worried about Trent. Nothing against him, but after my second breakup with Duncan, I don't know if I should go back to the whole dating bandwagon. Eva? Yeah, I haven't been on this... Pardon me. Yeah, I haven't been this stupid thing since Total Drama Island. I was screwed out of the chance to play again the first few times, and even in my first appearance, I was voted out thanks to a header's trickery and those idiots' paranoia the second time. So this time, I'm making it further, and no one will stop me. Alejandro? What? Gosh, I'm sorry. What? Heather got a new boyfriend that she chooses over moi? Grr. Who is this buck-toothed loser anyway? What does he have that Alejandro doesn't? Goodness gracious. And DJ, my friends claim that all my bad luck with animals is gone. Even that Luna girl said it was just bad luck. I'm hoping that's gone because I miss being with the animals. The players hang on, their balloons going to their destinations. Oh gosh. I'm flying! Whee! Lindsay giggled as she stood in her balloon. Stood in her balloon. Jeez, girl, calm down before you fall out of the basket. Langley remarked to Lindsay with a frown. So, Heather, who is this new boyfriend of yours? Lashana asked Heather curiously.
That's for a need-to-know basis. In other words, you don't need to know!
Now that my spirit is free,
Heather snapped sternly to Lashana. Lashana frowned, getting annoyed as usual.
Don't preen yourself just for doing
Ooh!
your job.
I wonder how far you can fall out of this before you black out!
Izzy said eagerly as she looked down from her teen's balloon. Well, don't try it, Izzy. We need you for this game, unfortunately. Lashana remarked to her team player out of concern.
It sounds fun! Sounds fun to try!
Izzy said with an insane smile. You know, this is quite a view, Mike commented as he looked around the balloon with a smile. Okay, just remember what Discord said. Don't tell the ponies that we're really humans. Trent said to everyone in concern. Okay, why, Joe? Why? When do I care what that snake or that doofus says? Say, I don't know. Joe asked Trent in annoyance. Well, the ponies may get worried about finding out that the new ponies aren't ponies. Trent explained to Joe. Brady. So, they're friends with author Megan Richards. They've been friends with author Megan Richards since the Ponyland days. Brady said, not getting the idea of the problem. Well, how to explain this better? Did any of you hear that whole conversion bureau mentioned on the news years ago? Trent asked his fellow players, wanting to make a point to his reminder. Conversion bureau? Katie asked in confusion. No, we haven't. Sadie said as she shook her head, equally as confused as Katie. We don't watch much television nowadays, Trent. We were running for our lives in these dumb games. Duncan remarked with a groan. Well, not me. But my parents told me how a crazy alicorn, who kind of looks like the Celestia chick, came from another universe to try to turn humans into ponies against their wills. Trent explained to everyone. Oh, yeah, I think I heard about that, Cameron said thoughtfully. But that can't be Princess Celestia, can it? Maybe it's another version of Equestria, but evil. Precisely. I've heard that this evil alicorn was stopped. Now imagine what would happen if the ponies found out we were really humans, Trent said seriously. How do you think they will view their princess if they think she changes us into ponies without a choice?
Meadow sights are now set. You'll have
We were knocked out and placed into a jar.
When the time is right,
Scott remarked to Trent in annoyance.
Stop, you're making it so fucking easy.
wait for that perfect moment.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it isn't. The bottom line is, the Celestia is nice. I'd rather that Scrappy get some water, and I'd rather her subjects that think that she, pardon me, and I'd rather that her subjects that, what?
Even without the power of flight,
I would rather that her subjects not think that she became the wicked tyrant than that this other Celestia is. Trent said, bringing his point to a close. Confessional from Beth. Trent may have been out of the game for a while. Come to think of it, so was I. But he has a point. I definitely don't want the nice alicorn to be viewed as that. Gosh.
Goes because bad politics. Imagine portraying a politician as nice.
Can't breathe. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, this is the most my throat has been oh gosh, like this is the most my throat's been getting kicked since Tilly got sent. This might honestly be worse.
I'll do some things to your throat, baby.
Considering when we're just getting started with this, I pray for you. Oh god.
Right? Yeah, no. This has been a rough fucking episode.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, but this feels like particularly because there's some episodes where we're on the ball.
Well,
This
you've
in
also
particular
been
feels really bad.
well, you've also been absent for quite a while, so there's also
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. We chose the best episode to get you back in.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
Okay.
Again, it does not help that 90% of this dialogue is just explaining things.
I assume that there won't be as much of that in later chapters. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, I'm
Well,
hoping.
I'll have to read ahead. I'll have to read ahead to find out.
Yeah, because I have no idea. The only thing before we read this, I literally just looked at the first chapter, scrolled through, and just saw how ridiculously long it was, and just went like, "Oh god, this is gonna take forever."
Okay, so all right, end of Beth's confessional. I can visualize, I can mentally vocalize Courtney's voice in my head, but I just can't sound it out.
Oh no, that's the weird thing is there's a lot of Chris deliveries here where I had how I was gonna say it in my head, and then it came out completely different or really flat and monotone. Like somewhere what I had in my head, I got nervous as the thought was being transmitted out of my mouth.
Okay, so gosh, just Scrappy, just think of Alex from Totally Spies. That's what Courtney sounds like.
Just think of Alex from Totally Ah, shit, hold on, I gotta change my pants.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
So Gwen, out of curiosity, I'm giving up. So Gwen, out of curiosity, who'd you vote for on the night I was voted out in the previous season? Courtney asked Gwen, nervously referring to the previous season. Would you rather know or not? Gwen asked Courtney darkly. The results may shock you. On second thought, why dwell in the past, right? Courtney asked nervously, deciding it's best not to know. Should have listened to me about Mal, huh, princess? Duncan asked Courtney with a smirk. Shut up! I am not your princess. Courtney snapped at Duncan in annoyance. It was over when he started hounding Gwen. Here we go again, Bridget remarked, rolling her eyes. Okay, Duncan's confessional. Okay, so I messed up. Big deal. Maybe Courtney could take me back. Then again, maybe someday pigs could fly. Gosh. Courtney's confessional. I'm so done.
Oh no, I am completely. Again, I say this a lot, but this is way more of a gas leak episode than I was initially anticipating.
I am making a new strategy to win this game. Get rid of the winners and runner-ups. I mean, technically be runners-up, but, no one cares. They appear to be a big threat in this, which means Owen and Gwen, despite how she's giving our friendship another chance, must go. Then there's Beth and Duncan, who I'm luckily to get rid of first. And Heather and Al. Ha! Too obvious. Too obvious that they must be gotten rid of. Then there's Cameron, Lightning, Mike, and Zoe. Mike claims to have gotten rid of his MPF for good. Multiple personality. Actually, MPF. It should be
DID
MPD.
nowadays.
Yeah, and it would be.
Well, either way, nobody. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's not like anybody on here has ever said anything offensive before. That's when a compilation of everything I've ever uttered starts playing.
Let's see. No, I'm just saying they got the acronym wrong. It should be like MPD based off what I saw earlier, and there's a.
What does the F stand for?
Yeah, I think that was just a typo because F is next to D. I am of two minds with Mike, and I'll get to that later.
No. That's fine.
Mike may have planned to gotten rid of it for good, but I got my eye on that. Jeez, former multiple creep. Cody, I don't know his voice. We're about to land. Cody called out.
Do you guys want to stop soon, by the way? Because we're almost reaching 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
it seems like you guys are also dying.
I feel like we might. Can we just scrap this episode? Because I'm not. I feel like all of us could do a lot better.
That's a lot of material you have to do again. I don't know if people want to do that.
That's fair. We can just do we can just redeem ourselves next time.
Yeah, if this was like a regular sized chapter, I think it would be fine, but...
Okay, we'll stop. Okay, where are we gonna go? Like, we can stop with...
By the way, guys, if you feel like donating to our Patreon, yeah, click the link below so you can get more episodes like this.
Jeez. If you feel like donating to our Patreon, reconsider that choice.
Yeah, if you feel like donating to our Patreon, why on God's green earth would you give us money?
Let's see. I'm trying to. Okay, so I've. All right, I'm trying to think of what a good stopping point is. I'm trying to think.
Well, how much of the chapters left?
I mean, we're past the halfway point. It's just.
Okay, that's good.
Like we're.
This story alone is going to be like 30 episodes. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of a good stopping point if we have to stop. I don't know. Pinky's confessional, like. So...
Oh, she's here? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're getting into the main 6.
Yeah. So, we're about to land, Cody called out, seeing the balloons about to land in Ponyville. Hang on! I'm hanging to you, Cody! Sierra exclaimed eagerly while holding to the nerd, to his discomfort. Thank goodness it's... Cameron started before he got cut off, yelping as Sierra hung onto him now. And to you, Cody, too. Sierra exclaimed madly. How do you put up with this? Cameron asked Cody out of concern. Just try not to mind it. Sooner or later, she may let go or probably move on to something else. Cody replied. I hope so. On the ground level, 6 ponies known as the Main 6 watched from below. Oh gosh. Applejack asked her leader, friend, and princess.
What a weird thing to call someone, just your leader. I guess technically.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's like it's weird. Like it's not like they're not Power Rangers. It's not like a designated like commander here.
Well, I guess by technically, what season does this? Oh wait, this is around season 3. So yeah, Twilight is a princess right now.
Huh. Okay, so Applejack asks her friend. Okay, hold on. The one voice I'm kind of decent at doing, and I just don't have the energy for it.
No, I am completely out of it.
That's
all right. Hello. So what are we? Who are we done? So Twi, who are we done supposed to be meeting? I don't know. The princess said that 40 new ponies are going to be staying in Ponyville for a few weeks, and we must entertain them as best as possible, Twilight said, checking out the recent letter from the princess. They are supposed to be arriving in balloons.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope they're fun!
Pinky giggled, bouncing up and down.
This is gonna be a very super duper fantastic day, oh ripnic!
Whoever they are, I sure hope they're friendly and kind, Fluttershy said with a smile.
God, it really is just like, let's list all of their character traits through this line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. Yeah, and maybe some of them could be cool. Oh my god! Oh my god, I need to stop smoking.
Rainbow remarked with a grin. Okay, Rarity. And the better, maybe some of them could be cool, and some of them could, and they had better have better manners than the 3 Phantom Tears, Rarity remarked with a frown. Nothing against those 3 ghosts, of course. Is that in the show, or is that like just a thing from these authors' story?
I don't know what he's
has
talking.
to be something from a previous fic, because I don't remember these characters.
I don't know what.
Alright, that-
I don't know what Rarity's talking about.
Yeah,
that may,
no.
That might explain the necromancy stuff. Let's see. Okay, so something, nothing against the 3 ghosts, of course.
And they don't look like they fly balloons very well.
Rainbow exclaimed in alarm. Sure enough, the group saw 4 balloons about to crash. Someone is heard yelling from one of the balloons. The main 6 yelped as they moved out of the way as the balloons crashed. Once all was clear, the ponies looked at the balloons. They hoped that their new visitors weren't hurt. Just then, it turned out they weren't. It turned out that they weren't, as the new ponies came out. Okay, but a bit shaken. Ugh, that was the worst landing ever, Eva remarked with a growl.
Well, we may as well try it again then.
Izzy exclaimed eagerly. Nah, no way, you lunatic! Anne Maria snapped angrily. There was no way she wanted to do another landing. That would be suicide. Twilight decided to greet the newcomers. She cleared her throat while speaking. Let's see. Hello, my name is Princess Sparkle. Dear Princess Celestia. Hello, my name is Princess Twilight Sparkle. Princess Celestia had sent word of your arrival. How much did she tell you? Brick asked Twilight nervously. Oh, just that you're here to visit for a while. Twilight said with a smile. The new ponies sighed in relief. So far, their cover wasn't blown. Pinky bounced up to Izzy, who got up and looked at her. She looked right back. Both of them looked at each other, doing mirror impressions. Their friends and the players looked at Pinky and Izzy stick their tongues out, then both smirked and giggled like fools before falling down.
Oh man, there's 2 of them.
Rainbow said with a sigh of with an annoyed tone of voice. Ugh, tell me about it. Gwen said with a sigh of agreement. Owen's confessional.
Yeah, Izzy. Yeah, Izzy is already making friends with the pink normal Earth pony. I wonder, she remember breaking up with me or not?
Ooh, I like your mane, Lindsay said to Lindsay said to Rarity happily, nodding to the white unicorn's mane. Why, thank you, darling, Rarity said with a smile while patting her mane. Confessional Heather.
Thank you, darling. Ugh, a few minutes in and I'm already in Snobsville. If I end up being one of them, I am going to throw a fit, a major one, when I get home.
They got Heather down to a T. I love it.
Oh yeah, no. I'm glad that she's the one. Her and Chris are like the only have at least been within a limited space allowed to express character. That's kind of the big problem with this, is that we're only getting little brief moments of character, which I guess makes sense, but it makes for a boring read.
I can understand that.
Okay, so Rainbow's next.
Jeez, what happened to your wing? Did you get into a fight with cloud gremlins and lost?
Rainbow asked Heather with a smirk, checking out her broken wing.
Go put your head in a toilet, Rainbow Girl.
Heather snapped to Rainbow.
Ooh! Time for the welcome song!
Pinky exclaimed happily as she brought her party card in. No way, forget it, I am not singing, and neither will you, Duncan snapped angrily. Not after the last time.
Aww, why not?
Sorry, Duncan got a bad experience. Had a bad experience. So do most of us, Tyler said with a shrug. Pinky gave some puppy dog eyes. What? You better let her do a song. So, oh gosh, I'm so done. Yeah. Oh gosh. Better let her do a song, Sugar Cube. Applejack said to the group in concern. She wants so much to introduce the new ponies here, and yeah, ugh. She wants so much to introduce the new ponies here in Ponyville. The players paused, then nodded, while Ezekiel said,
Better her than
"No,
us
no,
singing.
sure, why not?
Sure, why not, eh?
Better her than us singing," Dakota said with a nod. "Although I don't mind singing." Pinky grinned excitedly as she quickly opened her cart via a push of a button. An instrument band appeared as Pinky began to dance. Oh, Carrie, my apologies.
Welcome, a fine welcome to you.
Pinky put hats on the newcomers, especially on the annoyed Duncan, Heather, Joe, and the other annoyed ones, as she performed some more.
How do you put someone's hat on especially?
No, I don't know. It's Pinky. She does everything.
Oh, she's eager.
I guess she was, yeah, especially eager for them, I guess. Okay. As she performs some more.
Welcome. I say, how do you do?
Pinky blows a trumpet into Duncan's ear, making him cringe in irritation. He then moved around, pounding on the drums.
Welcome. I say, hip hip hooray.
Pinky then danced a bit, jumping forward to slide in front of the new ponies.
Welcome to Ponyville today. I think that's how that went. I remember the first part of that tune.
Let's see. Oh yeah, wait for it.
Wait for it.
Pinky, you've missed doing this character. I know you have. Pinky exclaimed eagerly. An oven in the cart popped open, blowing out confetti onto the ponies. Some of it got on the newcomers. Ugh! Joe exclaimed, getting the confetti off. "You are weirder than Sierra." "Come on, she did her best," B said to Joe in concern. "I kind of like it."
Same here.
Izzy exclaimed, pushing the button, pardon me, I have hiccups. Pushing the button, sending more confetti onto herself, making her laugh madly.
Ooh, I'm glad you're here.
Pinky giggled.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
And Pinky's confessional to take us home.
I like these new ponies. I really do. Say, what is this room anyway? Never been here before.
Your voice sounds like a combination of Pinky, Scrappy Doo, and Weird Al. I'm impressed.
I feel like I'm doing an okay job.
No, you're doing a good job. It's just that it's your range is so powerful. You're turning into other characters partway through lines. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, great. Now I know who's voicing Milo Murphy when I need him.
Oh, nice. That'd be fun. I could voice him in Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, how?
Who should not have been in the second season of that show.
He was fine. So, that's it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm enjoying the interactions well enough. Like, the dialogue is a little too exposition heavy for my liking. And this is something that I really cannot begrudge anyone doing, but as I've apparently learned as in my internship, apparently adverbs are evil according to Stephen King. So now that I've seen it, it's just in my face, and that's not fair. Like, Stephen King ruined my life.
Where do you work, by the way?
I work for what am I doing? I'm a comedy content writer for a job service company.
You write, like, advertising-wise?
I write articles for the site.
Okay.
That's really cool. I should get into that. I mean, I'm trying to pursue that. Right now, I have to work at, like... Right now, most of what I do is just writing for... right now I'm just doing Dog Day Camp. But I am trying to take more writing commissions, because I realized that just writing fics... Well, one, I've always wanted to publish something, and two, I've realized just writing fics boxes me in a lot.
Well, I mean, if you feel it, then go for it. I can't remember how I got my internship. It just kind of happened.
I mean, you're good at it.
Thank you. yeah, like I don't write. I'm obviously not writing narratives at the company. Kind of wish I was, but it's interesting. So I am enjoying this. Yeah, I just see adverbs now. Like I understand they're like pepper and salt to kind of spice up your dialogue, but it can be like it can come off as redundant at points, and I don't begrudge the authors for it because I do it. And yeah, when I inevitably read through my next Mario chapter, the current Mario chapter, it's gonna be there because I wrote it in August of last year. So
Oh yeah, I
um,
do that too. I look at a lot of just grammatical errors, especially with fucking Deadpool, because there was that period where I was only into superhero media and had no real literary influences. Um, and it shows.
see, what was I gonna say? Pardon me. What's I going to say? Mario story adverbs. I can't remember the rest. Of gosh, like I don't begrudge them for adding adverbs because I add adverbs. The Mario story has adverbs.
Mm-hmm.
Adverbs. Oh wait, I was gonna say yeah. So that'll be something I can, I guess, try and improve when I get to writing my next chapter. Because the difference between now and August 2021 is that I have Grammarly. This video is
Oh
brought
my
to you by
god.
Grammarly.
No.
I'm gonna pay for. I have to renew my subscription, or not subscription payment, because I got a new computer, which means I'm gonna have to re-download it so I can get the premium subscription.
Best of luck. And so that's interesting. So yeah, I mean, I understand it's chapter one. They have to introduce like 40, 50 plus characters from two different IPs, and yeah, I don't entirely blame them for it because it's gonna bring. Excuse me. I don't entirely blame them for it because it kind of helps me refamiliarize with these characters because it's been a while since I've seen Total Drama, the main series, anyways.
Oh yeah, and that's part of what threw me off. I was gonna say part of what threw me off is one that I have not acted in a while, and you can kind of tell I'm very rusty. I have a lot of monotone or uncertain deliveries, is
Your
the way I
deliveries,
put it.
they're fine, Tanner. They're fine.
I mean, I know, I say that every episode, but I'm gonna acknowledge it because I know when it's actually true. Uh,
Well, either way, it's good to have you back here.
yeah,
Like
I gotta
Tanner,
say that's no. Go ahead.
uh, actually, I'm gonna trail off. You go first.
I gotta say that I agree a lot with a lot of what you said. There's a lot of continuity lockout here, both in reference to the other fics and in reference to both of these series that these are based off. That this fic is based off of, and it makes for a rough read. That and the exposition, because it means that a lot of these characters, whenever interactions do happen, they're really solid. Like, I love the free car gag with Heather. I love that Chris generally acts like himself and gets to run wild, but it feels like a lot of the times they don't act out of character more so than they act with no character in a lot of scenes because they need to get the plot out of the way. Uh, I feel like they're written as a very base level version of themselves. That's more noticeable with the main six, who pretty much all of their dialogue. And you know what? I get why they have to do this. I'm just saying why it didn't make for an enjoyable experience. Pretty much every one of them, upon being introduced, just says a very generic line that technically describes their character and is not something they wouldn't say, but it is done in such a generic way to where it's like you could do that in a way where it still feels like a human being talking rather than like, okay, I'm Fluttershy, I'm the nervous one, I hope they're nice, I'm Pinkie Pie, I'm excited.
You want there to be a bit more there instead of just
Yeah,
here's
rather
my
than having
character,
them,
like here's my character trope. That's it. Bye.
yeah, rather than like having them
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. Because it does exhibit their characters, but
That's about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like the first episode of Total Drama Island was actually a two-parter, but they also had to spend basically the whole first.
rather than what?
Pardon.
It feels like lines you would hear them say, lines that would be written for them in, say, on the back of an MLP figure, rather than anything they would say in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie's string. I like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Okay, I guess in the story's defense, and we haven't finished the first chapter yet, but yeah, like I'm trying to remember. Total Drama Island's first episode was kind of not too different in some respects. It spent the entirety of episode 1 just literally introducing everyone. They couldn't properly really start the first challenge.
Yeah. Oh no, MLP had that too. MLP is noticeable because every character's main character trait in MLP, as far as the first episode go, is on full display, and it winds up, and they wind up sacrificing a lot of the dimensions that you would see from those characters later on. Okay, I guess that's intentional. Like, they're all standard archetypes, and then all of them get depth later on. Why the fuck did I say that like it wasn't? I guess maybe it's me. I'm so used to their more fleshed out versions that when I see them like this, it throws me off.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'd say rare. I'd say like the writers of the premiere for MLP FIM. They did. I think they actually did well with Rarity. They did a pretty easy. I mean, it was straightforward. Oh, she's kind of full of herself, but she is willing to sacrifice things for her friends and community.
With Manticore.
Yeah, I liked that. That endeared me to her greatly when I saw the premiere.
Oh yeah, and Pinky's easily has the worst introduction because, as it stands, the first time you see her, it's just I'm just like I'm Mabel Pine's horse. I'm a crackhead.
I love that.
Without any of the things that would make her interesting
Yeah.
in episodes that focus solely on her.
Yeah.
Well, I guess those are the pitfalls of having to introduce like a big group of characters at once. And this story is doing it with 2. So I guess I think I've said most of my piece for this chapter, which again we haven't finished yet, so I can't give full thoughts. I enjoy character interactions when they come up, so Chris is good.
Yeah.
Like I like Celestia and Luna are good. I just like Luna's general I'm so tired of this already demeanor.
Oh yeah, that was great. I also liked seeing Chris in a position where he's, oh god, how do I say this without sounding sexual? I like seeing Chris in a position where he has to play the bottom bitch. Damn it.
Where Chris is not in complete control.
Yeah, it's nice, especially because if I remember from the show, he rarely ever loses, except like at the end of a season.
Yeah, he'll get a few. He mentioned Duncan blowing up one of his summer cottages. That did happen mid-season, and it was hilarious.
He rarely ever he mostly comes out unscathed. So it's nice to actually see him get a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, it is. These shows are so like polar opposite. It's hilarious to just put them together.
Oh yeah, no, Total Drama Island is just everything I remember about it is one of the most mean-spirited children's shows ever made.
It just, man, I loved it. It was just so
hilariously
cool at points.
See, this is why I cannot wait to write a certain bulbous-headed alien when we get back to him.
Yeah,
He's such a dick.
Yeah. I just do like Celestia and Luna just serving as relatively reasonable authority figures to Chris, and Discord kind of being in the middle as he usually is. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. And I guess a segue back to what Harry had mentioned earlier. Yeah, we missed you. We've been busy in the interim, but we missed you. Like, we finished Star Wars, obviously. It only took us over a year. let's see. Oh yeah, I read Love Live stuff on my own. Just no one but Harry and the wind between us.
Yeah, yeah.
I butchered alphabet aerobics. That was interesting.
Have you guys played Wordle?
No, I have not, but I'm interested in it.
I don't fully understand the concept yet because I've been too busy to understand the concept. I've just heard about it on Twitter.
I don't think I've heard of this.
Isn't it like... Okay, what is it? I don't know what it is.
Oh, I see.
Find out next time on Storytime with Scrappy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we missed you. Like, what did we read in the intro? It was like the Love Live stuff, a chapter of a Scooby-Doo story, and then Duel of the Fates. I think that was it.
And I
we read
feel like
the thing yesterday. The
Oh yeah, and that.
I really hope this chapter I get to do more, because Chris should be a character that I'm allowed to loosen up with and have fun. And really, like, well, loosen up, but also, like, really throw myself into it. Because he's one of those, like, characters who's just, you give 110% as him, or you give nothing at all.
Yeah, I think like it's late. We've been at this for several hours. Harry should be sleeping.
And I keep getting burnt alive.
Oh, yeah. God damn it, dude, did you fucking summon the Antichrist again?
Maybe.
All right. I guess that's all we got.
Yeah.
And Ummy. Yeah, it's my favorite show.
Yeah.
I think that is it.
Chandler, McNamara, and Duke.
So this is first time in a while that we've done 2 episodes back to back in a week, like in a couple days.
Yeah, no, I promise I'll bring some decent jokes next time.
You had some decent jokes, Hannah. It's fine. You had gone above and beyond for your return appearance, and like your throat is probably going to be screaming at you tomorrow. Like, so I apologize in advance.
Isn't that what it's freaking supposed to do?
You know what I mean. Like, my throat is done. Yeah, that and Okay, so next episode, whenever it happens, I don't know what we're reading. Depending on how things shake out, we might just finish. Honestly, we'll probably just finish the rest of chapter 1 and maybe call it. But
yeah.
And after that, what?
No, never mind. It's unrelated. I'll talk about it once the episode is over.
So yeah, after that, okay, depending on how things shake out, maybe we read the Super Mario show. That's down to Nova's availability and just whatever other factors I need to get aligned.
Right.
So, and if that doesn't happen, then I guess we go back to the Toho story. Because that one's short and doesn't hurt our throats.
One chapter isn't like 5 hours long.
I'm just thinking about the fic that we're collabing on. I'm trying to think of who else, because I can think of 2 characters you could voice Scrappy, because everyone else, I feel like it's just gonna be me.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe when I have money, I can like commission people to come and do this.
That'd be good.
I feel like, God, though, I'm sorry, I'll focus on that later. I am admittedly thinking of just how fun certain characters in that will be able to play.
Oh, it's gonna be fun if we survive. Yeah. So honestly, I'm gonna try. I'm on a freelancing site now. Maybe I'll actually have some paid work. So
I should start freelancing more. I was gonna write for a comic book review blog for a little bit, but I got too distracted to fill out the application and write I was supposed to submit like a portfolio and then a piece, just a little piece, and I was gonna write it on Scotty Young's Deadpool run, but I just never got around to it.
Well, the time No time like the present.
Indeed.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, I think I got nothing else to say. So
Neither do I, really.
yeah, this is story time with Scrappy and friends, and Harry, go to sleep.
Yeah, signing. Catch y'all on the flip side.
And welcome back, Nova.
Yeah, hey Nova, what's up? Are you still recording, by the way?